should.
We're getting ready for Jacob Wilson to get here.
Let's go. It's exciting.
What's up, guys? We are live. There you go. We are live.
Pre-game thoughts?
Huh?
Pre-game thoughts?
I'm excited.
I'm glad someone's excited.
I'm excited. I'm nervous. I want to see how many Jacob Wilsons we can hit. The number 6 draft pick.
I want to see Backer hit the Jacob Wilson super factor for Jacob Wilson.
I want to see
Infinite
Becker's
ranking.
reaction.
Oh, actually, hold
to
on.
that.
We have
That
to-
would be the
I think
coolest
Sheeler's
story
still
of
alive.
the
We
year.
have to. I refunded Sheeler.
Yeah.
So
Mm-mm.
I told him I'll
If
take
you
care
get
of
a
it.
red auto, then you're just good.
I said I'll take it. I said I'll take care of it.
Jacob. Where did it go? Am I missing it? All right, yeah. So.
Jacob Wilson.
Yep.
Love it.
There you go. All right, guys, are we live? Where's our chat?
No, we're not live.
Yeah, we should be live.
Because it says concurrent 0. Oh no, it is.
11, yep. There's Drum Bam. All right.
Good morning, guys. We will.
It's gonna be fun, guys.
Whose
We're-
is this?
We're with the backer. Oh, is that my pink drink? Sorry, that's mine. We're with the backer. We are patiently waiting our special guests. Live here at PSA.
Hey, just real quick. This is the break. You have the 2 top guys. Just so you know, I'm doing it in the next 20 minutes. I'm just giving you. We'll figure out it after. I just want you to know that it's going like soon now. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you. Okay. No way, dude. Dude, congratulations. That's amazing. Oh, perfect. Perfect. All right. Hit me later. All right, bye.
That's crazy. You should
Oh, you come in. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, guys. We're going to wait a little. Ryan Hoge, the president of PSA, will be here momentarily. I am super excited. And Jacob Wilson will be joining us as well. This is a 20-case player break. It's full. We're going to do this in the next 15 minutes or so, and then what's going to happen is we are going to go right into the next break, which will be the 10-case mix, which is actually, Hoge, it's now down to 2.
Nice.
So it's down to 2 left.
Look at this picture. I just that's Jacob Wilson with his dad when he was a player.
That's amazing. So I also want to say during this break, we will be doing more card reveals. We will be doing more card reveals, getting more people involved, seeing some of the grades that are coming in. A lot of cards are coming in today. Super exciting. No word on that, Dram Bam. No word. This has been on. Oh, here's. Perfect. Jacob Wilson just confirmed me. He texted me. And he's on his way. Amazing. Amazing. Let's go. He's excited. Yes. And Matt, what's great about this is what's going to happen is if you're in the break, any Jacob Wilson auto that we hit, I'm going to do a count of it. Anytime we hit a Jacob Wilson auto, PSA will be giving a free sub.
Athletic.
To the break, to someone in the break. Every single time we hit any Jacob Wilson auto, PSA has decided to give a free sub. And, we're probably going to hit at least 10 or 15 autos of him. I guess my count, let's bet. I say my numbers, I'm going to say 11.
Really?
I say 11. It's 30 cases?
No, 20.
Oh, it's 20? Sorry. It's 20?
I'm going to say 5 to 7.
I need an exact number. I'm going 8.
6.
So you say 6, I go 8?
4.
4.
I'll go
Okay.
4.
Noah's Athletics. This is awesome. We
Noah's
got your
Athletics.
PSA 10 of the kid right here, ready to show him. He might want to buy it off of you.
Super excited. This is exciting. Noah's Athletics. I mean, yeah. For some reason, I thought it was. I got overly excited. I thought it was a 30.
There's definitely gonna be another pick your player when we're back in Vegas.
Yeah, this is great. People are going to make their way into the room. What's going on, respected Leaf? Dale, good morning. Noah, Frank. A lot of you guys are going to start making your way into the room. These are all your players. These are all your players in the entire break. What's great about, honestly, so I guess Hoge for HTA, it makes a lot more sense to do a player break for HTA.
Yeah.
Because it's not as many players.
It's a lot easier to put together for sure.
You ready?
I can jump on. Yeah.
What's up, Bernie?
I still might get my coffee brought in later. She's not here yet.
Some of your cards came back from grading, Bernie. If you want to check, we uploaded a video of them all.
Good morning, Bernie. Folks, the man that you are seeing to my left is the president of PSA. This is Ryan Hoge.
Hey, everybody.
Ryan, welcome. I just want to say, first off, we've talked about this. You've been a collector for almost your whole life.
Yeah, I mean, I started collecting probably when I was 7, 8 years old. Like a lot of people, kind of had fits and starts where I was in, when I was out. When I got to high school, I kind of got out of it. When I was in college, I got back into it. And then once I started making some money in my career post college, I got back in like 2012. So yeah,
Wow.
Been back in for 11 years, but probably 30 years collectively I've been collecting. And I love BOWMAN. BOWMAN's been one of the things that I loved when I got back into it. So since probably 2014, I've been buying BOWMAN Draft, BOWMAN Chrome. Love doing the prospecting. It's fun.
And it's funny, too, because the first conversation that Ryan and I ever had, he said he used to join breaks regularly. I mean, he was joining breaks before this whole new game of breaking was done. He was joining breaks 5, 6, 7 years ago. And what's really interesting is he came to me. Ryan came to me and said, Backer, I want to do a big break with all you guys. And I'm super excited to have him here. I mean, this is such an honor. I mean, 20 cases of HTA. The product's really good.
Oh, I know. I opened I bought a couple personal boxes from the pre-sale the Tops did that I opened last night and did okay. I hit a Max Clark refractor auto in the second box, so that was cool.
That's amazing.
You know, one of the top guys. I'm a Texas Rangers fan, so obviously I'm looking for Wyatt Langford in this. But yeah, this is going to be fun. I mean, I've always been on the other end. I've been the one, you know, buying into the pick your player, the random teams, or the random player. I've never been the one behind the camera here actually doing the breaking.
This is so cool. A friend of mine, Tommy, has a question. Ryan, top 3 favorite cards in your collection?
Oh man, I'll pick some fun ones. So I'm a vintage baseball guy. That's mostly what I collect. 2 that I really love in the vintage baseball front. I have a 54 Aaron rookie. It's a PSA 8.5, and I have a 52 Tops Willie Mays PSA 7.
Really?
Love those cards. And then I have another one, like a newer card actually that I love that I picked up, you know, fairly recently because he's a new player. I have a 2018 Topps Heritage Ohtani Gold Refractor out of 5.
Oh, those were out of 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
One of those.
Wow. I love the red inks in Heritage.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah.
And they changed the numbering based on the year, so it's like 69, 70, 71, whatever.
And you know, it's amazing. I can only imagine the amount of Heritage cards that come through PSA, because even to this day, you know, when I was a kid, people used to heavily collect sets, and that's a lot of what vintage is set collecting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And now the game has changed so much in sports cards, and it's not as much about set collecting, which is why I still appreciate a Heritage, because it's, you know, Heritage is all about set building with the red ink. And I think what you know, Topps is done with BOWMAN. I mean, how much better has BOWMAN been like year after year after year? I feel like Topps is making it better and better and better.
Oh yeah, they are. They are for sure. I think like some of the special inserts have gotten really cool. The mood ring inserts I think look awesome. Like the aesthetic on those are really fun. And you know, honestly, what they're doing with the Brady card here, I'm sure it's polarizing for some people, but like I think it's awesome. So cool to have that as a chase in this product.
I will be the first one to say this is that, you know, I believe marketing is such an important part of getting new collectors into the hobby. I got to give a lot of credit to Mike Mahan and what he did with the Brady Day.
Yeah.
That was really a very, very innovative thing. Like Brady's never been on a baseball card.
Well, you know it's working when you hear from friends that aren't in the hobby, that aren't collectors, and they're like, hey, did you know about this? Because they saw the ad or it's getting picked up in mainstream media. That's working. That's the goal.
Brady pinned it on his Instagram. It was seen by millions of people.
Yeah.
Like, that's just so big for the hobby. You know, the number one thing that a Fanatics and a PSA have in common, they're all about growing the hobby. That is the number one thing. You've talked about that many times.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, like companies like ours that are our size play an important role in the overall kind of hobby ecosystem. I think you've got the manufacturers, you've got obviously the athletes that are on the cards, you've got the breaking community, you got the hobby shops, you got the end collectors and customers. Like everybody is playing their part, and so we just have to understand the role that we play in the overall kind of hobby dynamics to do the right thing and to make it accessible and approachable to keep growing so we keep more people in and they're having fun.
And the other thing too is we touched on this yesterday is the value of PSA. The value of grading at PSA and why if you're going to grade cards it has to be with PSA. And I want to touch on that because the amount of value that your card is worth in a PSA 10 it's tremendous compared to anyone else. It's not even close. You guys, and I keep talking about this, but getting a card in a Gem Mint PSA 10, right, is upwards of 4 or 5 vintage. You're talking, it could be a 20, 30, 40X, right? And at the end of the day, if you're going to grade cards, PSA is the only option as far as I'm concerned. And the reason is because of how valuable, because that's the thing, right? PSA is the name in grading. When you think of grading, you think of PSA. And the thing is that the collectors, they all know that.
Yeah.
Right? So the reality is the amount of value that you are getting in even a PSA 9 on a card that's hard to gem, the up value that you're getting, okay, the increased value in your card is worth so much more with PSA. And I think they need to keep understanding that because it's not necessarily about, it's really about what you're getting out of your card.
Yeah.
If you have a perfectly conditioned card, that is the number one thing that's most important. Because listen, I've been a collector for 32 years, and I've always graded with PSA. And the reality is that if you have a card, if you're an investor, not just a collector, let's say you're an investor, no one is going to take you seriously if you have a graded card that's not PSA. It's just the truth. I'm telling you. This is a real thing. And you see it based on the value, okay? It just is what it is.
Oh, we got an interesting question that came through here.
What's that?
Is PSA in the future going to turn to AI or robo grading? Yeah, I can actually talk about this one now. So, as Jared was saying, we've been at this the longest. We've been grading since 1991. We actually have 3 grading locations. We're here in Orange County, California, but we have a grading operation that's been live for a year in Jersey City on the East Coast, and then we opened up our Tokyo grading operation in July. And it is very human focused. That doesn't mean though that we aren't leveraging tech to make it better. So we've got pretty robust tech infrastructure that we've deployed. A lot of it is focused on imaging. So we're now imaging every single card that comes in, kind of pre and post grading, front and back. That helps us with things like identifying what card it is. We call it a spec. We have what's called a spec database where we can do the matching, like, you know, this Jacob Wilson Red Wave, that's got its own unique spec ID. When these come into the building and they're kind of automatically imaged, we can then assign a match and say, hey, it looks like that card. We're also doing other things like the computers are really good at measuring centering. They're able to measure the cards too to make sure they're the right dimensions. What they're not great at is like things like eye appeal, and that's where the human grader really comes into play. So they can look at this thing under, under different light at different angles, to really assess like, hey, does this stand out relative to others? And so we've got our published grading standards, and we work really hard to make sure we're training the graders so that we're consistently enforcing that kind of across all 3 grading locations. But yeah, we're absolutely betting on tech and AI to make the process better. But I don't think we're ever going to really replace the humans altogether. I was actually just in a review right before this with our tech team, and we're looking at this feature that we're going to be rolling out early next year called Grader Notes, where I know people will sometimes, especially on a modern card, they might get a 6, and they're like, what the hell happened here? Like, what did I miss? Likely in those cases, it's usually like a surface dimple or an indent that's maybe hard to see. And so now we'll have this Grader Notes feature so people, when they're looking at their orders, they can go in and see, oh, that's why it was, lower left, it had a surface dimple or a wrinkle on the back that you didn't see. Trying to just provide more transparency into what we're doing and why your card, got the grade it did.
Well, it's funny too because we saw a card. I walked in here today to the office, and there was one card that PSA couldn't grade, and the reason is because, and this was a Topps problem, but the card was so, Hock, what?
It's a minimum size requirement, so it was like smaller than the standard size.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we actually pulled a card that didn't hit the minimum requirement of size, and PSA wouldn't grade it. Okay, and again, this isn't a PSA thing. It's just simply that when Topps is manufacturing the cards and they're producing them, not every card is going to be perfect. And I've always said this. Okay, if every card got a PSA 10, that's bad. That's not good. Okay, the reason is you want a PSA 10 and you want that card to have true value. Okay, the beautiful thing, I'll go back to vintage, right? You see virtually 0 10s in vintage. Okay, as a collector in the 90s, cards were way harder to grade than they are today. Okay, but you have to realize on the small pop reports, when you have a Gem Mint 10 on a low pop card, it has we're talking what, 10, 20, 30x up value.
Yeah, it
over,
really just depends. Yeah.
Depends
so on the card. Obviously, like condition sensitive cards that have darker borders, for example, thinner paper stock, that stuff is super condition sensitive, and getting 10s there is really difficult.
It's because I'll tell you right now, like for Bowman, you're looking in front of you at a PSA 10 and a PSA 8 of Jacob Wilson, but I would say that Bowman, like the number one reason why we did that Sapphire break yesterday was because Sapphire grades really well. Okay, we're going to have more 10s in Sapphire than we are in Bowman. But Bowman, even the QC on Bowman by Jeff Gordon is actually really, really good. They've gotten so much better at the centering of cards. And again, it's not going to be perfect, but we don't want the cards to look perfect. We want people getting 8s and 9s because then your 10s become worth so much more. It's just true.
Yeah, no, it totally is. But yeah, the quality control definitely has improved over the last year and a half.
And that's Jeff Gordon. I mean, that's what he's doing over there is improving that. It's true, Joe. And you know what?
I like that 1971 Mission Impossible PSA 10. Yeah. So for folks that don't know, that is a black bordered set. It was like one of the original ones. I think there was a 62 Topps football that also had black borders. 71 baseball, impossible. Like 9s there command the value of what you would typically see in 10s.
I actually have a question. Do you plan on adding any sort of different type of grades in any way? Do you plan on, because I know you have an 8.5, a 9, then goes right to a 10.
Yeah.
Do you have any plan on doing anything else with that, or are you happy with exactly the way you're doing it now?
I think there's something simple about the model that we have that works, like the 1 through 10s. We did the half grades about 15 years ago, up to 9. But we like the simplicity of the model that we have. We've talked about doing things like, something better than a 10, like a 10 with amazing eye appeal that's like perfect centering. For example, like in our grading standards, you can have 55-45 ratios of centering on the front and still get a 10. It doesn't have to be 50-50 top, bottom, left, right. So maybe one that does have 50-50 in both dimensions and has no flaws. Maybe that's like the 10 plus. But yeah, we have no plans. It's just an idea that we've talked about. I won't say never, but there's definitely nothing imminent. We like the simplicity of the model that we have.
I mean, that's Duncan. That's funny. I think that I'll also say this, and like you were saying about simplicity, I love your holder, and it's been the same way for so many years.
Yeah.
But the holder, it just looks so nice, and you know what? To me, it's like it's not that fancy, but it's one of those things that just presents so well.
Well, and you brought up the set collectors before. They want consistency in their collection, and so if you acquired a card that we graded in '93, '94, it's gonna stack with all the new ones. It's gonna have the same red outline. Yeah, we didn't have the hologram on front, some of the other security tech, but the same basic design elements are there, and so it's something we take a lot of pride in.
It really is amazing. It really is so cool, and when you. No, it's true.
Yeah, don't change the holder.
Yeah, Duncan, you're 100% right. I mean, it's like.
I'll tell you what, though. Some of the things that we have been investing in, we've been investing a lot in the plastics, in the security measures behind the holder. So folks that maybe do the kind of crack out and resubmit type game, which we know a lot of people do. Some folks have commented like some of the newer holders are harder to crack out. They don't kind of shatter. They're gummier. So one of the things that we actually did in the last year and a half is we worked with our plastic supplier to have a new type of material in there that has like a mylar element effectively. So people probably have seen other cards we've graded where it looks like there's a plastic sheet in there, kind of keeping it stable. The reason we do that was like an extra sheet of mylar, and it would prevent the card from sticking potentially to the top or bottom of the holder. So it was a safety thing. Aesthetically, it didn't look very good though, because people are like, why is there a baggie in this holder? So we worked to actually get that same technology integrated into the plastics. It makes the plastic heavier, so some of these new holders, they feel a little denser, but then when you kind of try to crack them out, it's gummier. It doesn't shatter, and so people have noticed that. It's not like a security thing. It was literally about just safety of the card and trying to have a better aesthetic appeal with it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think that, what I've learned being here the last 3 days is, I think one of the number one reasons why PSA leads the space in grading by a huge margin is because yourself, Nat, you guys are collectors.
Yeah.
You guys are true collectors. And I think when you have true collectors at the top of such a successful big company, you understand what the collectors want. You know what the collector wants.
Yeah, it's important. It's hard. I mean, it's hard to learn. Like you were saying, you and I have both been in this 30 plus years. It just takes time. You learn. You go deep. You go spelunking. You learn about the nuances of a different set or whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, it helps. It helps because yeah.
But I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you're not an actual collector in the space and you're still the president, I don't know if this company is as successful as you being a collector. That's kind of my whole thing is you guys being collectors goes so far because you know exactly what they want.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it is. Exactly.
Tobin.
Derek Wilson, it shows you have pride in the hobby and want it done right.
Yeah.
He's exactly right. That's exactly what this is.
Yeah, we care. We care for sure.
Canada,
yeah, we actually just opened our first PSA Canada operation in September. It's in Halifax, Nova Scotia. We've got a small team that we brought on board. We're not doing on-site grading there, but what that group does is they help represent us at different shows across Canada. They all operate a submission center for Canadian customers that don't want to navigate customs. You can ship to the PSA Canada submission center, and then they'll help get it over to California, where we'll do the fulfillment. Then we'll get it back to them, and then they'll get it back to customers. But yeah, we're excited about Canada. Important market. No surprise, most of the hockey cards that we grade come from Canadian customers. So yeah, we're going to keep investing there.
I want to say what Max said. He wants to give a shout out that he believes you guys have amazing customer service. By the way, he's always had great experience with you guys when he's called. Another thing I was actually very interested in, I learned, I can't even believe how many cards you guys grade for Pokemon and gaming.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that for a second? Because that's incredible.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So if you kind of look back on our you know, the cards that we've graded, and I want to give a shout out. GemRate is a good third party site that kind of tracks all the grading companies, and they're really accurate with the reporting that they do on our numbers. They really look at how our pop reports change on a daily and weekly basis, but you can look at that and get a pretty good sense for how important the TCG, which stands for Trading Card Game and Pokemon audience and community, has become for us over the last 3 or 4 years. Go back to like 2015, 2016, I think the majority of customers submitting to PSA, I would put in the vintage category, where they're kind of submitting, you know, mid-80s, maybe pre-1980 stuff in building sets or whatnot. And then fast forward to today, and it really started around 2019, 2020, TCG and Pokemon in particular started showing up as a major category for us. And now, any given month, Pokemon might top all the individual sports. Baseball's been a strong number 2 to Pokemon for the last year, but yeah, it's super popular, and that's one of the reasons why we opened our office in Japan. North of 90% of what we see there is probably TCG.
Another question. Since 2020, in the 3 major sports, give me the top 5 individual most graded cards.
Ones that were issued in those
Well,
years?
I'm saying since 2020, in the
Yeah.
last, we'll call it 4 years.
Yeah.
Because I have in my head what I think is probably 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Give me the 5 unique cards. Like, it could just be any card that were graded the most. What is the highest pop report of grades?
Okay, that were graded in those
Yeah,
years?
like for example, I would have
Yeah.
to say one of them has to be like a Zion Prism rookie base or something.
Yeah. No, we graded a ton of the Zion
Because
base.
that was like peak.
That was
card
big.
mar-
We graded a ton of the Luca, the 2018 Prism. We graded a ton of
ton
those.
of jaw probably too.
Ton of jaw. On the baseball side, just this past year, our number 1 graded subject was Ohtani. We graded almost 200,000 Ohtani cards last year.
Really?
Yeah.
See, this is the type. This is amazing right now that you're saying this. This is the type of stuff, guys. This is why I'm getting like goosebumps right now just hearing that. Like, think about it. You're here live with the president of PSA. 200,000 cards. In how long?
Just this year.
200,000 individual Ohtani cards have been graded at PSA. I want you guys to think about that. That is insane.
1 year.
In 1 year. So that let me
Guess
just.
who was number 2? Guess who was number 2 in
I was
baseball?
looking at the list just
Oh, did
now. 8 of the top 10 graded cards this year were baseball, the most commonly graded. 8
Yeah.
of the top 10. Number 2 is
I want you guys to
Ellie De La Cruz.
think about that. Wait, so who's number 2 for baseball?
So Julio's number 2.
How
if
about
you look
this?
Across all.
Can I guess
Yeah.
who number 3
It
is?
says Ellie.
I would have been wrong. I would have probably said like Wander.
No, Wander. A lot of Wander stuff got graded previous year, less this
Oh,
year.
you're talking about this year?
Yeah,
Oh, just this year?
is just stuff we graded in 2023.
Julio has to be number 2.
Yeah.
So Ohtani, Julio.
There was an article that actually came out in The Athletic this morning that I was quoted in that we talked about some of the stats. Let me pull it up. Let me get it handy so I have this reference.
As a card nerd, I just love hearing the numbers and think about that. I'm going to say that one more time. PSA has graded 200,000 individual Ohtani cards this year. I want you guys at home to think about what I'm saying right now. That is an insane amount of Ohtani. Just Ohtani. Incredible. And the funny thing is, so if Ohtani was 200,000 and Julio's 2, Julio's probably got to be at like, I'm going to say probably in the 70 to 80,000 range.
Yeah, I think Julio was.
This
was
list says the
That
1989
individual.
Ken Griffey's number 3, which is crazy to me. That's so many.
Wait, Ken
people are
Griffey
still-
this year.
Yeah, the
Wow, there's-
1989 Griffey.
Here you go. I got our list. Here's our list, looking across all the sports.
Wait, let me.
All right, so Julio was all athletes was number 3. We graded 89,000 Julio cards in
What?
2023.
Look at that. I said 70 to 80.
Ohtani was 183,000.
Okay. I'm
Guess
sorry.
who number 2 athlete was that we graded?
Overall?
Isn't it?
Overall.
Okay, let me I'll get this.
Wemby.
No, Wemby doesn't have enough stuff.
Too long.
Is it Trevor Lawrence? I think I saw he was like your number 1 football.
He's on a list, but he's
Not that one.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Number 2.
This is a good one. This is a great one.
Is it a baseball player?
What sport is it?
It is basketball.
Basketball.
Oh,
This
is
is
it
right.
LeBron?
No.
Oh, really?
It's basketball.
I'm looking in the chat. Is anybody?
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it your
No,
guy?
it's not Edwards.
Oh, we got a couple people that guessed it right in the chat.
Paulo?
No.
Oh, Luca.
No.
Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
Jordan.
Oh, I never thought about that.
That's
But
unbelievable.
that's not
Wow.
one specific card. That's just him in general.
No, no,
Yeah,
the
him in
total
general.
card- no.
173,000 Jordan cards we graded this year.
Wow.
Yeah. 1990 Fleer is probably the most popular. There
Yeah.
were a ton of those made.
Oh, you know what?
This list that I'm looking at is the specific card. So like. from
Okay.
Michael Jordan to
You know what's so
Oh,
interesting?
yeah. I got that list too.
Okay.
folks, okay, so let me explain to, okay, this makes complete sense why Jordan's number 2, and I'll tell you why. Okay? Jordan, granted, they probably didn't grade that many true Fleer rookie cards or even stickers, but you have to understand something with Jordan cards. Any Michael Jordan card, the production between all these companies in the 90s, okay? The reason why Jordan is number 2 on Ryan's list is because people would grade Michael Jordan everything. Okay, that's the reason.
Yeah.
And Michael Jordan, between 1987 and basically 1998, was, if you had a base card of Michael Jordan, because that's the thing, so many people, right? And I'm sure you have friends that are the same way. So many people, when the card boom blew up, oh, I have cards in a shoebox somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
And what would they do? They would find a base card of Michael Jordan from 1990,
90, 91 Fleer.
and it's
That was
going
it.
right to PSA. That's literally what was. That makes complete sense because the gem. Imagine getting a gem mint 10. We talked about this before. The vintage, right? A Jordan base card that sells for, let's say, $2 to $3 at current market. If it gets a gem mint 10, it's got a 30, 40, 50x return. And that's why so many people were going at a chance of getting a gem mint 10 on the Michael Jordan. But that's, so I would have to say that now let's, how about this? Let's go for the last decade, right? Jordan has to be number 1 because of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jordan has to be number 1.
Jordan.
He has to be number 1 by the last.
He it's definitely not Gretzky. It's likely Jordan. Griffey is up there as well. Charizard's up there too.
Okay. and by the way, I'll say this, and Ryan can tell me if I'm wrong, but the reason why Griffey is up there is because back in Ken Griffey's rookie year, the amount of production that Upper Deck made on that actual card. What is the pop report on that card?
I think this year we graded our 100,000th 89 Upper Deck Griffey.
Okay. And this is, let me explain something. When I was a collector in the 90s, you had Upper Deck, you had Topps, you had Fleer, you had Press Pass, you had all these companies.
Score, don't forget Score.
Score.
when they were around.
Score. You know, the reality is that when Upper Deck, think about how many boxes were produced of Ken Griffey's rookie year. Think about how many boxes.
yeah.
I mean, the number's got to be insane. Pinnacle, Pro Set. I personally, well, that's another question for you as a collector. Do you prefer the way that it is today, where Fanatics is producing baseball cards, Panini's producing basketball and football, or are you more of like, okay, I liked when Fleer was in the game, Upper Deck, Press Pass, Score, you know, Topps. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think if you go back to the 90s, there were some really iconic designs. So I miss some of that, where I think those different manufacturers were pushing each other to get better and doing innovative things. And some of those brands, whether it's some of the Skybox sets or like the Flair sets that came out, like the Flair Legacy Collection in like late 90s, all that stuff's awesome. So I miss some of that. Not so much a comment on like, hey, if there's one manufacturer, one company that's producing most of the cards. I think as long as they're doing innovative things and they're hitting different price points for all the different types of collectors, like can't all be high end, it can't all be low end, and kind of making sure that they're building products that are going to be fun to collect but also retain some value for people. I think that's the important part.
I think it's, no, Tyler, this is the president of PSA. I think that it's very interesting because I've opened a lot of vintage, even to this day. I love opening, like just like Nat. I love opening the '90s stuff.
Yeah.
Like remember like a product like EX2000,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like the credentials. Think about like how much money it cost them to make that product even back
yeah.
then.
Crazy.
Like those
Those two cards per pack.
Yeah,
and
the two exactly.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
base, even the base cards, they
Yeah.
put so much value in. And it's like, again, you know what my favorite thing about that product is? Look at the prop report on that set, and tell me how many 10s you have in that set. Virtually, it's so hard.
Yeah.
I think I looked it up. I think there's under 10 Kobe PSA 10 credentials in all of it, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I love a set where it's so hard to get. I just love that.
Yeah.
I want a set that's so hard. Look at the PMGs.
Oh, I know.
Like, that has to be the lowest ratio of 10s to any other set.
Oh, for sure. On the basketball, for sure. They got a little better with the batch of NFL. Those are a little better condition. But yeah, the basketball, just awful. Just chipping, soft corners, everything.
Guys, if you're just tuning in live, this is Ryan Hoge. He is the president of the #1 grading company in the world, PSA. Jacob Wilson will be joining us momentarily. He is the #6 overall pick in the 2023 MLB draft.
His dad was
He's
shortstop
actually
for
calling
the
me
Pirates.
He's actually calling me right now.
Oh, there you go.
Hello. You got it. Thank you, sir. Bye. He's here, so someone has
I
to
can go.
go get him.
Where exactly?
I think he's in the
Gotta
front.
make sure he's at the right building.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. So he will be joining us in a minute. We are doing a 20-case pick your player break for Bowman Draft HTA. This break is full. PSA has decided that every time we hit a Jacob Wilson autograph of any kind, it could be a base, it could be a numbered card. Every time we hit any Jacob Wilson autograph, PSA will be giving a free graded card sub to someone at random that's in the break, which is so cool. And I want to talk for a minute and just say, this has been not only one of the greatest experiences in sports cards, this is one of the greatest experiences of my entire life.
It's
And I want to touch on this for a
Yeah.
second, because, you know, I got on the phone with Nat Turner probably 3 months ago or so, and this is the first time we ever talked. And I've always been a huge fan of Nat. Obviously, we have similar interests, both big collectors in the 90s. And I had this idea to basically, you know, we as you guys know, we open more of the gradable type products than anyone in the world, the Bowmans, the Prisms, the Selects. And I was like, well, hey, is there a way for us to do something that can change the industry forever and kind of get cards graded kind of like same day, like we're currently doing? And if you're looking in front of you, you're seeing 2 cards, and you're going to see more throughout this break coming in through security. But the fact that we are able to get cards graded within 24-hour turnaround, this has changed the industry forever. I mean, the amount of Bowman that we open every year is, you know, we open legitimately thousands of cases of Bowman every year. And to be able to work with the #1 grading company to get these cards graded, to get them into collectors' hands as quick as possible, is truly a dream come true. And forget from a business perspective of how this worked. As a collector myself, and of all of our team that's here, I mean, I could honestly say that our whole team has never been so happy since they've worked with Blez.
And I know my team's loving it. I've been talking to them. They're loving the energy and the excitement that this is bringing to the building. It's fun. It's really fun.
And you know what? The best thing about this is, and I touched on this last night, there's 4 winners in this whole equation of what we did. There's 4 legitimate winners. And the best thing in business is that a lot of times in normal business, you're going to have a winner, you're going to have a loser. But in this situation, for what we've done for the last 70 plus hours, Blez is a winner, PSA is a winner, Fanatics is a winner, but most importantly, you guys, the true collectors, you guys are the #1 winners of all. They are the #1 winners of it all.
Yeah.
And the reality of it is that for the last 3 days, as much fun as I've had here live at PSA, I would love to be on your side of it. I would love to be buying into these breaks for a chance at a big card. And I mean, this is just unbelievable. Imagine opening the best product that Topps produces. Bowman Draft is their #1 flagship product every single year, and it's not close. It's a great item. But imagine being able to open that, hitting a chance at a red or an orange, and actually getting a 24-hour turnaround.
Yeah.
Think about how amazing that is.
No, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's unique. We've never done it before, but I know customers are loving it. I made a note. There were a couple questions that were scrolling through in the chat. I want to make sure I get to them. Somebody asked something about upcharges. It was kind of more of a negative comment, like, "Hey, you guys change your fee structure when the secondary prices are coming down." Look, we are really clear. We have a fee structure with our grading that is based on the value of the item, and so under $500 is the vast majority of kind of our entry level, but it goes up from there, and we choose where we'll upcharge, and we'll do an adjustment to an order. It's based on the present value of that item. And that's our business model. We've had that for years. And then somebody also asked about min grade. We want to bring back min grade. So that means, hey, I can specify I only want this holdered if it's a 9 or a 10. Otherwise, just send it back to me raw. It's on our list. The tech team has to work on it to get that re-implemented. It's not a policy thing. It's just more it's on the backlog. We'll get to it.
But and can I say something about that?
Yeah.
Can I touch on that?
Yeah.
So, I say this all the time, right? We break sports cards. This is what we do. They get to see the fun part. They get to see the opening of the cards. They don't see the logistics of, like, okay, for example, we get out here, we drive out from Vegas, right? Rent a U-Haul, load up 300 cases of cards, getting Airbnbs. What I'm trying to say is there's so much that goes behind the scenes with what we do and what you do. You're holding valuable cards. In my opinion, you deserve, you want to talk about an upcharge, you deserve, if you're going to handle cards that are worth thousands of dollars, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you deserve to make more money for a card that has true value.
Yeah, I mean, and we take a risk when it's here, it's in our possession. If something goes wrong,
But that's my whole point is that it's not
yeah.
just like, oh, you just get the card and grade. What I'm trying to say is this: there's so much more that goes into what you're doing. Oh, here's a card and then we grade it and that's it. No,
Yeah.
And I'm kind of not seeing it, but I'm kind of seeing it a little. That, like, there's so much that goes on. From what I'm trying to say is like with us, right? We pull a card. We have a whole process of how the collector ends up getting that card. It's not like, hey, we pull a card, they just get it. No, we have to sort it, we have to bag it, we have to ship it, we have to provide insurance on it. There's so many things that go into the process from A to Z.
Yeah.
And you have to have a way bigger process than what we even have. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have to realize too, if there was no upcharge, the reason for the upcharge is because it's costing them more money to grade the card. They're spending more time to grade it. You have multiple people looking at the card, dissecting the card. That's what it is.
Yeah, the other thing to call out too, we have a thing called the PSA grade guarantee, which is effectively an insurance policy that backs the things that we grade. So if we made a mistake or we grade an inauthentic card, we will compensate the submitter of that item for the mistake that we made. So that's also part of it that we sometimes don't talk about enough, but it's on our website if you want to read up more on that.
Yeah. And by the way, you know what's interesting? I was looking into this. Talk about your subscription model.
Oh, for the Collectors Club?
I actually was looking. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Talk
about that.
Yeah. So we have a thing. It's been around for years called the PSA Collectors Club. Think about it like your Amazon Prime membership or your Costco membership, where you pay an annual fee, you get access to certain benefits. The biggest one is you get access to the lower price grading tiers. So we run monthly specials. Sometimes it'll be on the low end. So we've run specials as low as $13.99 in the last 12 months. We're doing this whole holiday series where every week from November 1 through the beginning of the year, we're doing a different special. You get access to those, so you can submit at those levels. You can submit at the bulk levels; those are reserved for members only. And then we have a really awesome magazine that we put out every month that's filled with really cool articles, profiles of collectors, interesting stuff on sets that are coming out. And we've actually got some variations that go out. So there's like a limited run of some of those that have become collectible. We've seen some of them sell on eBay, like the PSA magazines, for like $400 or $500. just because somebody gets a rare variant that we're putting out there. But we're always looking to put new value behind that membership. So what you see today is not going to be what's going to be in there, next year. We actually just rolled out a new tier in November that's a higher price point. It's $199 a year, but it includes Card Ladder Pro, which on its own is $150 annual subscription. So we're bundling that in addition to the magazine and the access. So we think it's important. We want to make sure there's a lot of value there for customers, and yeah, it's cool. So stay tuned. We're going to keep innovating in what we do there.
And it's funny because as we talked about that, Kat T's a dear friend of mine. She says she grades about 300 to 400 cards with you a month. She's part of the club. So is All Sports. That's Chad. He's another dear friend of mine. He says he loves the magazines. I mean, this is just, again, we touched on this earlier, but this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. It's all about the collector. And like I said, guys, for those of you that are coming into the room, Jacob Wilson is here. I was able to see him. He's getting interviewed as we speak. He will be in here momentarily. As soon as he gets in here, we will start opening the 20 case player break. And even red and gold, Mikey's saying the specials are very good with the club. So guys, I highly recommend buying a subscription with PSA. I feel like if you're going to grade a decent amount of cards,
it pays for itself.
Exactly.
It pays for itself. I mean, if you look at the common or popular specials that we've done over the last year, especially for your audience, it's very new sports collectors. We've run multiple $15 price point specials. So that's $4 off the normal price. So, you do a 20 card submission, you're pretty much almost covering your cost of membership there.
I know people are asking in the chat, can someone please link how you sign up for this membership, please?
Yeah.
Can someone link it, please, Kat T, if you don't mind?
It's psacard.com/join.
Perfect. Guys, honestly, you're hearing it live from the president. I would recommend subscribing to that. I mean, the value is just incredible.
Yeah.
If you're grading in bulk, which you should be, because you're going to get better rates, take advantage of the subscription. It's that simple.
Yeah. A couple questions. Are turnaround times getting better? Relative to where we were, heck yeah. I mean, we were bogged down. Just so folks know, back in 21, when we had to kind of halt new submissions coming in, we had over 14 million cards in the backlog. PSA graded in its first 25 years, graded about 20 million cards. So to put that in perspective, in 15 months, we got almost the amount of cards that the company had seen in the previous, decade plus. Turnaround times, though, that's something we've been laser focused on. We had a goal for the team this year to have no grading order take longer than 90 days to get out, and that's 90 calendar days. We advertise business day turnaround because working days do count. Like when we're at the National, we take a lot of our senior graders, and so we're not producing as much here, especially on the verification checks, because we have 2 verification checks from senior graders after the initial grade. So like those 5 days worth of National, those don't count. Those aren't working days. Holidays, Thanksgiving, we're closed for a couple days. Those don't count. But we advertise 65 business days on the value in the bulk service levels. Oftentimes, we're turning that stuff. I've been seeing it. We're turning that stuff typically in 30 to 40 days. So we're going faster than we advertise. Where things go a little bit slower with us, which would make sense, is if you're doing dual service. So on these like cards here, you can see it's just the card is graded. But if you want the auto graded, we have a different department that looks at those, so it adds additional steps and it slows it down just by that team having to verify the autographs. Then it gets into the card grading, and then vintage. Vintage, we have a smaller group out of our overall grading team that is trained to handle vintage, and so that can go a little bit slower there. There's just less of them to look at those cards, and we're not going to have folks that are experts in ultra modern, grade the vintage stuff.
And I think that, from the numbers that Ryan's talking about, when you think about it, COVID was a different time for everyone, right? So you have to understand, there was a lot of people during COVID that didn't even want to work, okay? People didn't want to work because they were getting their checks and stuff like that. So, I mean, I think from what you saw with an excess of cards, like even us, from a shipping perspective, our business just completely spiked during COVID. And we didn't have the manpower either to just be able to. we were late shipping cards at one point.
Yeah, I mean, that was us. We had to scale. We had to scale. And so we're now, with the 3 grading locations, we can comfortably grade, 60,000 plus cards a day. And so that's a lot of volume. But, if you rewind a couple years ago, I think the organization was staffed to maybe do 15,000 cards a day, and demand was obviously a lot higher than that. So.
And you also, guys, you have to understand something else, okay? That what was going on back during COVID 2020, 2021, people, and I saw this with Blez because he's an idiot, but people were grading everything. Everything. I remember going to Blez's house in 2021, his whole house, and Hoge can verify this, was all PSA slab. He had thousands of slabs of base cards of everything. He just graded everything under the sun. So not only, and that's the main reason why the we talked about this yesterday, right? About the box prices. Prism Basketball, 2019 came out. It was a $400 box.
Right.
Then it went to $500. Then it went to $600. Then it went to $1,000. Then it went to $1,500. Before you know it, Prism Hobby was a $3,000 box.
Yeah.
And when that was happening, when we were opening cases every day, and all we used to say was, another Zion rookie base, send it to PSA.
Yeah.
This is what we were doing years ago because people were grading. Remember the LeBron base card at a Prism?
Oh, out of the 2020 Prism?
Yes.
Yeah. The Kobe tribute dunk?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, when you think about it, the amount of base cards, I'm not talking about silvers, I'm talking about base, that was graded by PSA. They were getting such an insane amount of cards, and and it was a different time. People just literally graded everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling, because it was Luka, then it was Zion and Ja, and then it was then it was LaMelo and Edwards.
But then we saw a lot into football too, with the football class, with Burrow, Herbert.
So think about it like this, right, guys? I'm gonna say this right now for a lot of you that are new to the hobby. 2018 basketball, you had Luka, and at the time Baker Mayfield was a big deal at the time. Josh Allen wasn't the guy.
Right.
It was Baker, right? Then you go to 2019, you had Kyler Murray, but then you started hitting Zion and Ja, and then you had a little RJ Barrett and Tyler Hero, right? But what got interesting was with 2020 football, you had Burrow, okay? You had Tua, you had Hurts, you had Herbert, okay? Then you had Jordan Love, right? And I'm missing one. There was one other guy I feel like I'm missing. But you had literally, then you have guys like
Trey Young's corpse.
Yeah, Trey Young. But think about it, 2020 football, and then you had Edwards and LaMelo in basketball, okay? And then, how about this? 2021 football. How about this? Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance. I mean, Justin Fields, right? So you, and by the way, and we're forgetting one thing. 17 with Mahomes.
Oh, I know.
People don't realize this. Mahomes was drafted in 17. I would bet there was more Kareem Hunt cards graded in 2017 than Mahomes because Mahomes didn't play the whole season.
He watched.
He was hurt. So when you think about it, Mahomes was actually a true rookie in 18. Okay? So the reality is that by 2020, think about the amount of Burrow, Mahomes, Kyler, Ja, Zion that was being graded by you here at PSA. It has to be an insane number.
Yeah. That was wild. Somebody asked earlier, pop control. Oh yeah, we hear this all the time. I talked about this. I did an AMA on Instagram back in October. Yeah, there's no pop control going on here. I mean, oftentimes the graders don't know the value of these cards, and so they're just grading them on their own merits. There is no pop control or artificial suppression happening here.
I just, again, Jacob Wilson is here. At this point, I'm going to say that we're going to start the break in 6 minutes. I think we'll start it right at 11. Again, I'm just so honored to be here.
Hey, we do have an East Coast location. I mentioned it earlier. Jersey City, we're grading there, been grading there a year. We don't allow customer drop-offs now, but we are looking to do a public day event sometime next year so that people can drop off in person. But yeah, we've been open there in Jersey City for a year.
You know, I've always said this, okay? You know, I want to touch on Blez for a minute and the history of this company. You know, we here at Blez, and I think one of the main reasons why we are where we are in this space is you have me, you have S Blez, you have C Blez. The three of us, you know, when I was 5 years old, I got S Blez into cards when he was 2. S Blez got C Blez into cards when he was 2 or 3 years old. You have 3 brothers that have been collecting combined for almost a century, for almost 85 years in year time. We've been collectors of cards. And I think that goes so far in this industry to sit here today. When Blez started, I want people to understand this. All the new breakers out there that came after us, when I first looked at sports card breaking, I said to myself, there needs to be a better way to do what we are doing. And back then, 7, 8 years ago, sports card breaking, there was 20 guys in the world that were doing it, and they'd be breaking, they'd be on their phone, they would just be sitting there waiting for a break to fill. I said to myself, this needs to be entertainment. This sports card breaking needs to be a show. It needs to be like a pardon the interruption type show where you have multiple people on talking about sports. Our goal is for you guys to get home from work, turn on Blez, and enjoy your night, and for us to entertain you. When people ask me, oh, what do you do, Backer? What do you do for a living? I tell people I'm in the entertainment business because this is
Yeah.
this is
I think
entertainment.
that's accurate. Yeah.
This is entertainment. It doesn't matter. I mean, sports cards is what we're selling, but it's all about stories and the entertainment and the true passion that we have. You are looking at 2 men right here. Their love is the hobby, okay? Just like PSA innovated with grading, Blez innovated breaking as it is today. And because of breaking, and I believe this, I'm a shop owner, and I also have, you know, Blez with the card breaking. I love shops, right? Because I wouldn't be in this seat without a card shop. So let me talk about that. Like card shops are so important to the hobby because card shops introduce you to sports cards. That's what they do. I'm sure you have a card shop that you went to when you were a kid.
Oh yeah.
And that's why we are here today.
Nick's Sports Cards in Dallas, Texas was my local card shop. They still exist.
There you go.
Yeah.
And mine doesn't, but it doesn't matter. But sports cards in general, when you think about this industry, shops made it to what it is today, and breakers took it to the next level. Breakers said, you know what? Topps, you're making a great product. I want the world to see it. I want everyone to see. And think about the process, right? Topps does a great job at making the products. We open them. We send them to you to grade. Think about how much fun that is in the whole process. It's just amazing because you have such a fun, we call it sweat, of the unknown, of opening a box of cards and not knowing what's inside. But I think it's even better once you have the card in hand to take it to PSA, and then you have the sweat of knowing what kind of grade you're going to get.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, no, it's fun. Hey, somebody keeps asking about submitting to Jersey. The way we have things set up on all your submission forms, they go to our California office. We internally route certain orders to Jersey. We're shipping there on a weekly basis, and then that's why sometimes you might see your order come back from our Jersey address. We just are doing central submission to California. In the future, we'll look at doing something smarter where if you happen to be East Coast based, maybe we'll give you that shipping address. But for now, everything goes to California, and then we route it.
Guys, I'm super excited. We have with us today, joining us live, you know, I want to make a little introduction. 2 days ago, I came on this camera and I said, this is the greatest experience you could ever have breaking sports cards. The only thing that we were missing is to get one of the top prospects in this product to be breaking it live with the president of PSA and myself. Joining us today is the number 6 overall pick in the 2023 MLB draft. There's so many. I'm so excited to bring Jacob into the live with us. There's so many Oakland fans in the chat. They are going to go crazy. Jacob Wilson, this is so exciting. This This is
Well,
so
we got you
exciting.
good.
I'm Ryan.
Yeah,
Nice to
I'm
meet you.
Jacob. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
I'm
Jared.
Jacob. Nice to meet you.
Guys,
We cozy here.
this break will be done,
Oh, so sweet. Yeah.
and it's funny too. We've already welcomed in Jacob Wilson. We've already pulled a red wave and an orange wave that already are in PSA slabs.
Do you remember signing all these?
Oh, I signed a bunch of them.
Yeah.
So I got all of them done. So I remember putting them back in. Those, especially those ones. You remember those ones?
Yeah.
Super, super rare. So there's those ones you remember for sure.
Yeah.
Jacob, I mean, we're both so happy that you were able to come out and do this. You want to talk about yourself and like baseball and the fact that, I mean, how cool is it to look at what you're seeing in front of you?
Oh yeah, it's amazing for sure. This is something that you dream of as a kid growing up. I had a dad who played professional baseball, so being able to collect his card and seeing him like get his cards throughout his career, now I get to do it myself. It's pretty special.
This is unbelievable. And you know what? Let me say something too. You have a great signature.
Thank you.
Look
Thank
at
you. I
it's
appreciate
Keep it up. Because you see signatures start to degrade over time.
so. And I want to say you're exactly. I want to talk about that for
Yeah.
a second. I'm going to give it. I don't care. LaMelo Ball's an example. Guys, I always talk about this, right? When players start signing, once they realize that they're good, their signature gets worse and they start to not care as much. It's just the truth. And you're 100% right. Is that as collectors, we love the fact if you can keep your signature throughout your career, because we all know how much of a stud you're going to be in this league. If you can keep that signature, because what do you notice with athletes when they're what do you notice?
Oh yeah, I mean, is it legible? I mean, that's one thing. Can you actually read the full name? Is it streaky or not? Those are all things that you look at. But over time, it starts becoming less and less legible, and then ultimately, it like for a lot of folks, it just gets to like initials, and you've seen some of these. It's a dash.
I have a question. I have a
Yeah.
question before we get into this
Yeah.
break. You've seen so many cards over the years.
Yeah.
Give me 5 athletes. Give me your 5 favorite signatures.
Oh, that's really easy. Well, I got my top 3. Ken Griffey Jr.
Can I guess one of them?
Yeah, go.
Mariano Rivera.
Yeah,
has
he's
to
on
be
there. Yeah.
Right?
And Tiger Woods. Those 3, Tiger, Rivera, Griffey, all have great signatures.
Okay.
Go back vintage. A lot of the older players were awesome. Like Harmon Killebrew had a great signature. Sandy Koufax has a great signature. But yeah, of the 3 kind of modern guys, Rivera, Griffey, and Tiger Woods stand out to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, were you a collector as a kid? Are you a collector? I mean, from what I was told, and by the way, in this break, I just want to give a shout out to Jared Sheeler, okay, who's a dear friend of ours. He bought you, okay? I want to make this good.
Oh,
He-
in the one we're gonna do?
No, so he bought him in the break, right?
Do you know how this works?
I do.
Yeah, okay,
I'm sorry.
all right, okay,
good.
So just for the record, Jared Sheeler, I got to give a special shout out to him. He bought him. I posted the break 5 days ago. He bought him right away, and I called Jared and I said, "Listen, as a friend of mine, please, if you don't mind being a team sport, can we please give Jacob Wilson to Jacob Wilson? Can we? Because we need you to have all your autographs. You're getting all your autographs." And Jared, I want to say thank you. And I told Jared that we would take care of him if, we hit a very big card.
To Jared.
Oh yeah, that's actually a great idea. If you want to give this
Yeah.
to Jared himself.
No, let's do it.
But what we're gonna do here, folks, is we're gonna do 20 cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Ryan, I guess, is gonna open the first few cases. You're gonna open a few cases, but you
Yeah,
want?
let's do
Perfect.
it.
All right, so this is gonna be amazing. And I will say this, guys, to everyone in this break. Anytime we hit any sort of Jacob Wilson autograph, PSA has decided to give a free sub to someone in this break. There it is, Jared. That is actually for you, my man. Actually, guys, if you don't mind, get me set up with supplies.
All the top loads you need.
Right to your right.
Okay. All right. And I think we should. You guys ready to start?
Yeah,
do it.
let's get into it.
All right. We're gonna get the first case. So we are opening 20 cases of BOWMAN Draft HTA. This is a new product that they made this year. They never made this SKU before in the past.
Yeah, those top loaders will work too.
Okay, perfect.
The penny sleeves are in the
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Southwest California.
Okay,
Right,
okay.
I went to high school down there. You know, Max Munsey's never
nice.
big athletic. I went to high school with him.
Nice.
So yeah, we were right down the road, not too far from here.
You lived in Seattle for part of your.
For a little bit,
down
for my dad's time in Seattle.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was like maybe, I think it was a summer or two.
Okay,
So
pretty short. Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
short.
yeah. I was up there for 17 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just moved down here recently.
Nice, awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
And guys, what I'm going to do is, while we are breaking, I'm going to pay attention to the chat. I'll be asking, like, for example, Jacob already has his first question. Tim wants to know, Jacob, if you had a choice of which player besides yourself you would want in this break, who would it be?
I mean, everybody's looking for that Tom Brady card, for sure. I think that's the main one right now. But I think baseball player-wise, I definitely probably Wyatt Langford. I played with him for a little bit, and he's a close friend of mine, so he's definitely up there for sure.
That's awesome. And it's funny, too, because we were talking about that earlier. The marketing that Mike Mahan and Fanatics did with the whole Tom Brady thing, how cool was that?
Yeah, that's awesome. Super cool.
It was, I mean, and what's great about it is, we were talking about it earlier, I'm sure so many people texted you, friends of yours, like, oh, how do I get this Brady card? How can I buy, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's the best thing about what Fanatics did with the marketing is like, hey, Tom Brady was never really on an actual baseball card. And what's great is, what I love what they did, what Fanatics did with the product is...
Am I good to just get going here and
Yeah,
start?
no,
ripping?
I'll just start
okay.
talking.
Cool.
But what's so cool is, what they did was, they limited the base cards as well, not just the autographs.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. This is the first, but this is so exciting.
First
Guys,
box. Let's see. I think we have color to start.
you're going to see a lot of color in this product.
Let's do it. Like Bovey.
Mike Bovey, purple.
Perfect. All right, so you'll just
First
leave them
card.
and I'll case it.
Yep.
Card of the day.
All right, next one. Oh, we got is this the Mojo refractor?
They call
Austin Trosser. What is this one called? What
they call this the HTA choice. This is
HTA choice.
This is an HTA choice exclusive. But yeah, you're 100% right. It's the Mojo card.
Yeah. And Cade Denton, base.
The question
What do we
is
do with those?
so I have a. I think my prediction is, I think we're going to hit 8 of your autos.
We got 8 of them today.
My guess is 8.
Let me the box
Oh.
again real quick.
I'm thinking we're going to hit 8 of your autos. I mean, this is 20 cases. I'm going with 8. I think that's my number.
I haven't hit one yet, so I'm just.
Really? Well,
I haven't hit one yet.
If you don't hit 1 in this case, in this break, there's going to be a problem.
I think we're gonna get one in the first case.
Really?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
That'd be just unbelievable. Now, Ryan, what do you enjoy opening more? HTA? When you open your boxes, were they HTA?
They were jumbo.
Okay.
They didn't have HTA as a pre-sale available to retail customers. It was either super jumbo or jumbo. So
Okay.
yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to get the color base. Oh, Mac Horvath. This guy was a second round pick. Pretty good hitter. I think he's at Maryland. CJ Kafis, base.
So I'm assuming you know all these players.
Yeah, I know a good amount of them. Played with some of them, played against some of them, all the good
This
stuff.
is awesome.
Cade, what is it? Kuehler?
Kuehler, yeah.
Yeah. At 150. Yeah, that's cool.
I'm going with 8, Efro. I'm actually glad we ended up doing this format of just HTA, because the jumbo would have been.
Oh, it would just be long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
too much. It's easier to just have these.
Jacob, who's the toughest fit pitcher you faced in this class, you'd say?
In this pitching, let's see. I faced a lot of good ones. I think probably Paul Skeens is definitely up there for number 1 overall pick. He was pretty good. Yeah, you faced the Rhett Louders, another first-round pick, top 10. They're all really good. But I would say definitely one of those 2 for sure.
And Skeens
Calvin Harris Green.
he was the number 1 overall
Lava?
pick, I believe, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You
Yes,
have any
sir.
success against Skeens?
So there was a runner on first, and I hit a bloop single to right, and the guy didn't get to second base in time, so I didn't get the knock. But I mean, I
Jack
fell.
Mahoney.
So that's all that matters.
Robbed of the single.
Yeah.
All right, I saved this one because we had some orange peeking out.
Ooh, really?
So yeah.
We have
So
orange.
We
Our
got it.
first
It looks
orange.
like orange wave,
Let's go. And it's a first and it's a hitter.
and it's Phillies.
That's
Tayshaun Walton, orange wave.
That's really a
Does
good
Karam
one.
have him?
I think Karam knows.
I hope he does. Does Karam have it?
4 of 25.
Oh, here, guys. I'm just gonna go through the list here so everyone sees what they have.
Yes.
Karam does have him.
There we go, Karam.
Karam, that's one of my closest friends in this business. Karam, that's amazing. Let's go.
Nice hit.
Karam, this card will go right off to PSA. And it looks really clean as well. I love when Karam hits early. So what we did here is, this is a very
We got more-
innovative.
We got
what's
more
it?
color in this one.
Oh,
Some gold.
You're going to be saying color the whole
Oh,
day.
my lord.
Color after color after color.
It is.
Oh, hello,
Chase.
GPZ.
Chase Davis, HTA choice.
So the way usually we sell it by the team or random, but this one we sold by every single player.
Every player. So everybody buys a player. And
Exactly.
All right, let me just jump to the back one.
What kind of color are you seeing?
Elian Soto, green.
Is there any relation to any Soto in that?
Yeah, that's his little brother.
Yeah.
It is his brother.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Younger brother of Padres slugger Juan Soto, now Yankee slugger.
Yeah.
You saw her.
Incredible, man. The Yankees.
All right, and we got a gold shimmer. It looks like
Homer
Homer
Bush.
Bush.
Oh
Wow.
hey,
That's your
It's a nice signature
Teammate.
too. Look at that.
TCU teammate.
Do you
That's-
guys compare signatures and like what?
No,
kind? That's
he
great.
His is unbelievable.
That's
he does
awesome.
that every time too.
That's so good.
This is, yeah.
You guys keep that up, man.
And by the
Yeah,
way,
Homer.
these shimmers are just, they're such a, how beautiful is this card?
That's a really nice card.
I mean,
Really
it really,
nice
it's so nice. And we talked about it earlier. Topps has continued to get better and better at, you know, if you saw this product 5 years ago and you saw it today, it's so much better made. Quality control is so much better. Look at all the color you're seeing. This is
Green,
5
purple.
boxes.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable the amount of color.
All right, next one here. Andrew Pickney, base.
That guy was definitely not short printing this. He signed a lot of cards.
Got a lot.
He signed a lot.
Charlie Soto. Cool signature there too. Nice. All right, we got another gold.
You know what? Is it a shimmer?
It's a shimmer.
Okay.
All right, shimmer.
Ooh.
Johnny
That was a
from
really good
Mello.
case.
You know, we've been talking about this for 3 days. The Mariners, from what I'm seeing, the Mariners are a great buy in this product. The A's are a great buy in this product. But you know, the Marlins hit a lot. What else? San Francisco's a great buy in this.
We've probably pulled as many Jacob Wilson autos as anyone.
Really?
He's been coming out a lot.
That's good.
Let's go.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Is the super still lurking out there?
It is.
Yeah.
Cool.
You
That's why
remember-
he's here.
Yes. All right, last one from this case. Colin Houck. Purple.
Yeah, I think you have another purple in there
Another
too.
purple.
Two purples in here. Type Pete.
He's the number 2 for Seattle.
Is he related to Rodney Pete?
I don't know.
All right, last one here.
Luke. All right, that's case number 1.
195 out of 250.
By the way,
That's a good case.
on a complete. This is, Ryan. You said you've never done a break like this before.
No, I mean I participated. I've been like here in the chat saying, "Go hit
Guys.
my Wyatt Langford, whatever it is."
I mean, chat. I mean, let Ryan know how he's doing breaking this because he's doing a phenomenal job. This is great. I'm shocked that you've.
Yeah, he's a vet.
Right? Obviously, he's opened so
But
many of his
usually
own
when
boxes.
people come in for the first time, they're like, I have no idea.
I'm so impressed with how. Look at this. I mean, you had to have watched Phil.
Oh.
This is.
He was up late studying.
You,
Oh, yeah, dude.
this is. Look at this.
You make sure it's empty. You show the camera. We got nothing in there. We got these things. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah, this is unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
Let me just zoom in a little bit.
Yeah. All right, cool. Oh, I'm better than Mitch.
Oh, look.
So he said I'm better than Mitch.
You're better than
Mitch on the brakes.
he's better than Mitch. You're better than a lot of people. This
Oh,
is-
somebody needs PSA merch. We're actually working on getting a new online store up, like a Shopify store. So some of the stuff you see us
I was
wearing.
gonna say this is such a comfortable.
Oh, I know.
Nice.
So we sold
Nice.
these at the National.
I
We're gonna have them up in our store. Hopefully we'll have that live pretty soon. All right, gosh, more gold here. Starting right off.
Wow.
Drew Hackenberg. Yeah, generally like pictures aren't as exciting, but some of these pictures are studs.
Paul Skeens is gonna make the pitchers exciting.
Yep.
Oh, is that red?
No. I think
That's just
it's
glare.
red on from his
Yeah,
sweatshirt.
glare in his sweatshirt.
Christian Knapzik. And then we got green to end it here. AJ Ewing.
Oh, that's interesting. Brando wants to know, have you inscribed any autos in any of these products so far?
I haven't yet, but they're in the near future for sure.
Did
We'll
you see?
get something.
Did you see what Josh
Yeah, I
Young did
did. With the
So
glasses,
Josh was here. He came by to visit us. He's a customer and a collector, and he came by at the end of September when they were playing the Angels for their last series, and he told us he did that. He's like, I'm waiting for that thing to get pulled.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, the guys love that when players do that.
it's fun. It's fun when they care and they're into it.
Oh, we got one in there.
Uh-oh.
We got one in the back.
Uh-oh. We got a little sneak peek there.
Oh,
Hey, a teammate, Jonah.
Yeah, he's back.
Why's Jonah signing over
I
there?
don't know.
Come on,
I
tell
don't-
Jonah
I
to
didn't
center that
go.
thing.
I didn't
I don't know what
go.
Jonah's doing there. All right. Oh, we got blue. Maui.
Hoge. There he is.
That's a sweet card. I like
Oh.
the color.
He's from Hoge.
Yeah. All right. Oh man, this
Wow.
is gonna be big.
That's a nice
I have
card
no-
right
I have-
here.
No way, it's
No!
There we go.
Right between the eyes!
go.
Perfect.
Wow!
Wow, what a card.
This is unbelievable.
Gold shimmer.
Let's go.
Wow.
Look at that.
the team color.
That is
50.
unbelievable.
Awesome.
Let's go.
You're watching history in front of you guys. That is
That's
unbelievable.
sweet.
Unbelievable. That's one, by the way.
Yeah.
That's the good one. Damn good
That's unbelievable.
Let's go.
The
That's
actually, you know what's
Oh,
crazy?
inscribe it.
You know what?
one.
That would be insane.
We could.
Listen. We have the president of PSA here. It's obviously authentic.
Yeah, it's
So-
authentic. We can see it. We could do something here if
Can
we
we?
want to.
That'd be unbelievable. You want to inscribe it?
Whoever bought them should say, yeah, go
Well,
ahead.
no,
bought
that's
it.
no, that's the
Yeah, yeah.
problem. Is the person that bought them? I gave it to. It's his card.
Oh, you get it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
card.
Oh,
That's
you're
why.
getting this one. Yeah,
Can he?
you do whatever you want.
Really?
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. This is
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
This could be a first time ever in real time. We can have Jacob Wilson in real time. Watch a break be pulled. His card be pulled. You can inscribe this right now in real time with the president of PSA. This would be unbelievable. Let's pause the break for a
Okay,
second.
all right.
Can you inscribe this?
Yeah.
We gotta
We
do
need
it.
to get-
Guys, this is unbelievable. You are watching history right now.
Baseball. Hold on, Blez Baseball. Hit on Blez Baseball.
No, let him do whatever. You know what?
Do that on a base auto.
This is too valuable. Okay, you know what? I want you to think of your own inscription. I want you to do this in real time. We're gonna pause the break. This is literally
We gotta get the
unbelievable
right
right now.
We got them across the way.
We need a pen.
Where
We
go?
need a more.
A
We
blue
need something to
pen
look.
from
This is
Sales
Sales guy.
Yeah, blue pen. Yeah.
actually. You know what? No, Derek's right. We should make this card an actual 1 of 1, an actual inscribed 1 of 1. This will be no. I have it. Ready? First, no.
Real time. We're ripping
First-
here. Let's go.
First inscribed card ever. Let's do that and make it a 1 of 1, and we'll send it right to you at PSA. Because you've never inscribed a card.
Never inscribed a
This-
card.
Okay, this will be
This-
your first one.
It's going to say first inscribed card ever. This is history. This is literally history. This is so
Let's
cool.
do it.
I'm trying to get the right marker.
Exactly.
Trying to get the right.
Oh my
right
God,
pen to
this
sign
is-
this thing.
This is unbelievable. Frankie, I don't know what to say. Okay, I apologize. You know what? That's right. Okay, Jacob he'll do whatever he wants on the inscription. This is unbelievable.
Yes.
I guess
Yes.
we'll.
It might take a minute for the pen to come
Okay,
here. That's
so
what I'm
we'll-
worried about.
okay, we'll
let's
continue.
let's
Yeah,
let's park
find
it
the
and we'll
inscription.
come back to it
Yeah.
though for sure. That was awesome. All right, that's the first of how many are we gonna hit of yours?
He said 8.
I'm saying 8, but I'm going a little high.
Okay.
The math says probably
And I
6.
think he runs in pairs. There's probably another in this case.
Oh my, that's actually another good inscription. Better get a 10. Better get a 10.
These are backwards here.
There's so many good inscriptions it could be.
Cole Carrig, base. There's Paul Skeens.
There he is.
A refractor. Paul Wilson, no relation. I
No,
assume.
no relation. Nope.
So when is Oakland going to be in Vegas? Is it next year?
I'm not. I think the headlines say I think 2028 is the first.
2028.
Building a new ballpark.
So the stadium, it'll take forever for the stadium to
It
get
takes that
Yeah.
long?
Unless they
Stadium.
play the.
I thought they were going to start playing at the Aviator Stadium.
The Aviator Stadium is great. I mean, we go there all the time. It's
They'll
nice.
get the same amount of fans.
The problem is it's not. You know what it is? It's not a big enough. It's not a big enough
No,
stadium.
but it fits more than their average.
That's the
attendance
problem.
Last year.
Straight to Blez Baseball.
That's a nice car right there.
Yeah.
Keishel.
Yeah, it is. Out of 150.
Hawk, have you seen multiple Jacob Wilson autos in one case?
When
You
we
have?
pulled Noah the Orbs, there was another one for sure.
There was 2 in one case?
Christian Campbell, green. Colin Houck. All right, 2 more in this case.
Actually, Justin, that's good. That's actually really good. If baseball thing doesn't work out, there's always sports cars. That's actually good.
That's hilarious.
Take it from Brady. That's actually really good. No way, Miller's in the room, that's Blez. The original Miller. What's up, Miller?
So 4-5, 4-5.
Ooh, is that more gold?
More gold.
More gold. Unbelievable.
Jackson Baumeister. We'll do the gold last. Another HTA choice. Hero Wyatt. Oh, this dude's good.
Oh, he's really good.
Blake
Yeah.
Mitchell.
Nice
Wow.
hit.
Yeah.
Another great case.
Wow. Blake
First round
Mitchell
pick.
Really nice. Man.
for Tank. Tank has it. Tank 87. Guys, we've seen probably about, in 2 cases, we've probably seen about 4 or 5 golds already.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That,
So
I mean,
in second case.
Second
it's only
case.
case number 2. We've seen,
How many cases we got today?
we're doing 20.
20. We're on
cases.
2. Wow, we're gonna
Yeah.
good start.
Yeah, this is a really good start. 2, yeah, we've seen, I apologize, we've seen 5 golds.
Here's more gold.
And
No
I
way.
verified on 6 golds. Unbelievable. What a job they did with the color here.
No
Oh,
way.
there we go. We got another one there.
Wow.
Grayson hit. Pulled the super of this guy earlier, right?
Yeah.
That's the super we hit, yeah?
Yeah.
Here, inscribe the
There it
page.
is.
No way,
Another
there's number
it is.
2!
Wilson.
Got 2 of them.
This
2
is-
in 1 case.
Oh my god. this is-
Wilson for Wilson.
Bradfield Jr.
You still wanna bet me on 8, Doc? You like
I
my
was just gonna say, I think we're both under.
I'll tell you, I think it's gonna be
All
a
right.
mistake. Let's get case number 3. Oh, perfect.
Should we mix it up? Should I keep going for a little bit?
Honestly,
Jacob, what do we
so
want to
this
do?
is how I like to do it.
I
Yeah?
think you're hot.
I you're really hot right now.
All right.
So
Until,
I think-
until I go cold.
Yeah, keep going.
We got 20 of these, so we're
I
good.
got the dice at the table.
2 Wilsons.
All right, I'm betting a pass. Let's go.
I mean, Hawk, Ryan's opened up 2 phenomenal cases.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. There was so many first rounders that came out of that case.
Tran, don't worry. Jacob will be opening as well, but Ryan is too hot right now. He's crushing.
Yeah,
He's literally crushing it right. He's annihilating his product right now.
Yeah.
All of them or the Shepherd?
this one around.
Where's right second?
Pull the second out.
Oh, those are the class of 2023.
Adrian Santana. Yeah, those are tough inserts.
Well, he's
Rays.
gonna inscribe it, is it? Or is he not doing that?
Oh. Wait, should we have him inscribe it now?
We don't have the pen yet.
We need
Yeah,
the
we're
pen.
waiting.
So
We're
they
waiting.
can grade it now.
Yeah, we have the.
We
That's
want
what I'm saying.
grading ready
We
as
need
soon
the
as
pen.
But he should probably use the base auto or the gold shimmer.
I feel like you should inscribe the base.
It's,
but
it's
up to
better for
him.
the base because it's
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
base.
I would probably do that.
Okay, we'll do that.
With the
Hunter
gold
Haas
shimmer, it's gonna
green.
be a $10,000 card in a few, you know.
Wait.
Alright, so
In
hand.
a few years, it's gonna be.
10? It's gonna be 100.
No, but the
That's
base,
less.
but the base could be like a $30,000 base card.
That's
What?
PC for life.
So inscribing should be 101.
We need a. We just need a blue.
I know.
That's all we need.
He's
We're
working
good.
on it. He's working on it.
What's he inscribing?
He's thinking of the description. I said pulling up Blez Baseball. That's what I want.
I think
Wait,
the
is it for
spin-off
you?
of the Brady is
No, it's
great.
for him.
Then he should just do
Yeah.
something special.
Whatever he wants to inscribe it.
Just-
Sorry, it's not Tom
My
Brady.
dad sent me a request, so I might write
Oh, yeah?
the dad's request.
What is it?
He wants me. So we're big. We play Xbox together through our entire life. He wants me to write my Xbox gamer tag on it.
Oh my God.
Yay, that's
Yeah,
great. I love
I'm gonna
it.
go with
That's,
that.
that's perfect.
What game? What game?
I'm all over the place. We played FIFA growing up, Call of Duty, a little bit of Fortnite here and there. We're everywhere.
I hear you guys also
For
go
sure.
to Dave and Buster's a lot.
Oh yeah, all the
That
time.
one.
Yeah, that's the big story of the GCU commitment right there.
Yep.
What's the gamer tag?
It's my initials. It's JTW, and then it's 2 for 2, and that was he made that one for me because 2 for 2 like.
Oh, sorry.
Like,
Yeah.
you got 2 hits, you're 2 for 2 kind of thing.
Here
It's
you
like he
go.
made that growing up.
Inscribing it.
There it is.
Oh, let's go.
Let's
Chase
do it.
Davis.
One sec, hang on, let me get a video of you.
Let's do it.
Guys, we're watching this. This is the first time ever. We're not going to inscribe the gold shimmer because it's too valuable.
Let's do the.
We'll do the
There it
base
is.
auto. You're watching in real time.
There
The
you
president
go.
of PSA just pulled the Jacob Wilson base auto, and it's getting inscribed by Jacob Wilson himself in real time. And then what's even better is after he inscribes the card, it's going to go right to PSA to grade. You're watching history. You may never see this
go.
again. This is
do you think?
unbelievable.
Let's
Bottom left,
hold on.
bottom
Let's
right.
let's
You-
test
listen,
this.
you
Let's
do
test
whatever
this
the hell
before-
you
Wanna
want.
go left?
Here, right on this, just to make sure the ink's flowing good.
You do whatever you want. You're watching his. This is the first ever
good.
inscription.
We'll be good.
This is like my two worlds colliding. Before PSA, I worked at Microsoft for 16 years. So his gamer tag, combining the two worlds.
This is unbelievable. There it is.
There
Wow.
it is.
Look at
Awesome.
it.
Alright,
Alright,
okay,
wanna show
holding
it?
it up.
Yeah,
We'll let
show-
that thing dry.
All right.
We'll let it dry for a second, folks, and then we'll show it on the camera. This is the first ever inscribed card.
I've seen a lot of Warzone comments in there. That was a big game for
This
sure.
is. Look at this.
Huge
The
Warzone,
chat
yeah.
just loves this. This is unbelievable.
Making history.
And that's the best part is that card will never see. No one in the world is ever going to see that card. That card's never going to leave your side for the rest.
Yeah.
The rest
Keep
of
it.
That's the best thing about that card.
That's going to
It's
Jackson.
never going to
That's
see.
probably going to Dad's man cave right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Have him hold it.
Hey, just hold on to the pin in case he needs to do his dad's gamer tag on another one.
Oh, I could do
We're,
Dad's
you know
game
what?
tag,
It's
too.
perfect. He should just inscribe all base autos. Every time we get a base auto,
Just
just
a couple more.
yeah.
Ooh, that's a big one. Matt Shaw.
That is.
green.
Oh wow.
Nice.
And that is that true green?
That is true green.
That's a huge card.
Huge card.
Matt Shaw, true green. Wow.
We got more gold coming up.
Who is
Can I
Matt
get the
Shaw?
gold shimmer?
Wow.
We're gonna send these off now.
Let's go. Thank you.
Joe.
Gabriel is Matt Shaw.
Oh, Gabriel.
Guys, I know a lot of you want to see Jacob open. I apologize.
Yeah.
This
We'll get
is
there. We'll get there.
Ryan can't
All
leave.
right.
He can't leave the hot seat right now. This is another gold,
True gold.
and that's true gold.
Carson Roccaforte.
This is
350.
Texas guy.
Ryan has hit 7 golds in 2.5 cases. Think about that. 7 golds in 2.5 cases, and an orange, and a true gold. 8 golds. This is
I'm hot.
unbelievable.
Keep it going.
Cute, yeah.
If you're just tuning in, to my left is the number 6 overall pick in this 2023 draft, Jacob Wilson. Thank you for joining us. The man that you see breaking the actual cards is the president of the #1 grading card company in the world, Ryan Hoge. This is unbelievable. This is just unbelievable, and we're just hitting fire right now. Ryan's just hitting fire.
Deshaun Walton.
is that another
That's
Walton?
another one in addition to the orange wave we hit earlier.
Karam A is going for the rainbow. Karam? As we like to say, Karam A.
Jack Mahoney. Jake DeLeo.
I'm telling you,
choice.
you're
We've had a
gonna-
ton of those.
You're going to see a lot of Marlins. You're going to see a lot of Marlins.
How many players do they have on the checklist?
How
Autos.
many Marlins are there?
Honestly, I don't even know. I think 4 or 5. Something like that.
At least 4 or 5 guys. And I will tell you this, Wyatt's actually he's been hard to hit.
Wyatt Langford?
Yeah, we've opened, in the last few days, we've opened, I think, 250 cases of this product. We've only probably, we haven't seen that many of them.
Yeah, not compared to some other years.
No, he's hard. Skeens hits a lot. We've seen a lot of Skeens.
Seth Keener. Is this Aqua Lava? Is that what they call that one?
Yeah, nice.
What's up, Paul?
3 color in this one. Grant Taylor Blue.
So just to give you an idea of how good this product is, 2023 Bowman Chrome HTA,
Yeah.
you would never see, it was rare to see 2 colors, you would never see 3. Never. I mean,
Max Anderson.
Unbelievable.
Green Lava. All right, last one here.
like Hawk, how much better is this item than Bowman Chrome HTA?
Not even close.
It's not even
Yeah,
close,
This
right?
isn't normal.
That's
What we're
it.
seeing
No.
online.
You can open up the entire print run of Bowman Chrome HTA, you will never see one box with
Yeah.
3 colors. It won't happen.
Yeah, these are loaded so far. I've been impressed.
Matthew, my friend, your prediction, my friend, not mine. You got it right. As usual, Matt, you got this one right. You were spot on, Matt. I give you all the credit on this one, my friend. You were dead right. But you usually are right.
Reggio. Brock Rodden.
And again, by the way, and it's good to have. It's really nice
Max Anderson.
to have a very good relationship with the manufacturers because it was my idea originally to come up with the idea. So this product, Bowman Draft, this is the first year that they're having HTA. It's always been jumbo and super. What I told them to do next year, and I believe they're going to do it, is they're going to get rid of super jumbos.
Yeah.
Because there's no need for it anymore. Super
Yeah.
jumbos was a thing in the past.
Yeah.
But they're going to add a hobby SKU to this. So they're going to do hobby, jumbo, and HTA.
Oh, that's nice.
It's which is the way, in my opinion, to do it. Is this, what case is this? Is this 3 or 4? Huh? It is 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Garrett Forrester, base.
Refractor autos.
Oh, is it refractor?
Yep. The refractors are just so nice.
The base are super shiny in this one too, especially in this room with the lighting. Noble Meyer.
Yeah, MPEG, send it. Have you ever faced Noble?
I did not face Noble. I met him though. He's really, really good dude. I like him a lot.
I'd like to hear that. I'm a big Marlins fan.
Oh, nice.
Alex Clemmy. Green Lava.
Tommy, I would throw another case in. The only problem is we oversold on HTA. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think we would go through the amount that we've gone through. Yeah, 523.
Should have just deleted more color here.
But you know what, Army? Wow. And Army, it's so interesting because when you think about why Bowman Draft is the #1 Bowman product, it's because of what you're saying. They don't make retail of it. All the other Bowman SKUs have so much blasters. Not making retail is just
a good
so
one.
much better for the actual print run.
Okay, Denton.
Guys, I'm looking through this pile. The amount of color so far is like, the amount of color to no color, we're talking, this is unbelievable.
Oh, that's crazy.
You've hit like no base cards. Like, literally, it's unbelievable.
There's your guy again.
There it is.
Jonah.
He just didn't know where to sign.
Nope.
Apparently
Yeah.
not.
I was gonna say that's a
Help
good
him out.
example of how to not.
Quinn McDaniel. Jack Hurley,
The
HTA.
Diamondbacks are also really good buying this too. They hit a lot. Frank wants to know, was Pops a little harder on you than the other guys in high school?
Yeah, a little bit. He obviously being, son, it's always like you got a different connection than all the other players. So he always, got on me a little bit more. But I mean, I thank him every day for it just because of where it got me today.
I feel like he's the reason you are where you are.
Oh,
almost,
100%.
too.
Yeah, no doubt.
Jake Cunningham, Green Lava.
That's cool, Frank.
Tim McGraw, purple. The Maui base.
And again, another thing that's really interesting, we've seen no redemptions.
Only Yastrzemski.
Okay, so I said this.
That's great.
I said this to Jeff Gordon the other day on the phone. I said, Jeff, you literally have one redemption we've seen in hundreds of cases. Think about that.
I saw it for the booklet. I saw redemption for like they have a multiplayer signing booklet in this product for the
Do
first
they
time.
really?
Yeah, I saw that online.
That's a redemption?
Uh-huh.
Wow,
It was like 10 players.
really?
Uh-huh. Like a deck.
That makes sense though,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
it's 10 players.
Yeah.
The only redemption we've seen is Yastrzemski, which is absolutely incredible.
Calvin Harris.
Oh my
Jacob
God.
Gonzalez.
Army, that's a great question. Jacob, have you talked to Topps about doing a dual auto with your dad?
Oh my god.
I have not talked to Topps about it yet, but me and my dad have had many conversations about trying to do one in the future.
Oh my
we're
God.
We're trying to
A
make it
father-son dual auto, that'd be, they
Yeah.
do that already with certain, that'd be so cool.
happen. Yeah, we're gonna try to get it done for sure.
So Chad, there's a 15-player super fractor booklet? Wow.
Jacob's definitely on that.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you remember signing a booklet in this?
That'll be a sticker. It'll be a
It
sticker.
would be a
It's sticker?
sticker.
Yeah.
It might be. Yeah, it's a sticker.
You remember signing hundreds of stickers?
Oh yeah, a bunch of stickers, bunch of cards.
And guys, you know what's amazing about, we always talk about this with BOWMAN, and obviously everyone knows this already, but outside of this booklet that they created, I mean, everything's on card. So,
Another gold.
Another gold, wow. We're verified on another gold. Manu, I'm going to show you the full list. Guys, if you're in this break, here's the full list of all the players. I see you have Cam Fisher, Manu. This is the full list of everyone. This is a 20-case player break. Jacob will be Jacob will start breaking the next case. This is unbelievable. We've already pulled 2 of Jacob Wilson's autograph himself, with his first ever card being inscribed. Are you ready?
You
Let's
ready?
do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Guys, this is so cool.
Throwing these around now.
Brando wants to know, who would you compare yourself to as a player?
I love watching Dansby Swanson. Just
Really?
because he was a college shortstop. I had long hair.
I was gonna say you like his
Because of
hair,
him.
don't you?
He was a shortstop, and he's the guy I always loved watching, kind of growing up in high school and college and stuff. So I would like to say him for sure.
Cool. All right, let's do this.
Here we go.
We'll squeeze. I'll go on the other side so I can get out of the line of fire for the trash can.
Is there a certain way I gotta do this? Or is it just...
So, I would just focus on that,
Yeah.
on the camera, just so you could always just see, as long as the card is centered in the box.
Perfect.
Go, Jake. Good eye, Jake. Good eye.
Guys, you're watching this live. Jacob Wilson opening the #1 BOWMAN product of the year, BOWMAN Draft HTA, and his first auto is...
I don't want to say the last name, but Carson Rocafort, right?
as we like to call
Oh, we have
dust.
gold.
We
That's
call this
gold.
dust.
Gold.
We have gold.
Rhett Louder.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Wow.
He was picked right after you, right?
Yeah, he
His
was.
7th pick. It says it on the back.
Yeah, he was right there at 7th. pick for the
Unbelievable.
Nice.
So you're better than him.
Reds. No, he's a pretty good pitcher for sure. He's really good. Alex Clemmy.
The gold just keeps coming.
This is unbelievable. We've hit so much color.
Did you
This-
just throw it away?
Yeah.
just
You're not sure. You're not sure.
This is so cool.
Oh,
Some of these stick.
there we go.
And you know what's great too? Like, think about how many new collectors come in that don't want to go
Us?
through all the paper.
Oh yeah.
Because this is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
easy
No,
to
it's
open.
easy. It's great.
Right? This is so, it's so much fun.
Roberto Rios, Angel, Stanford University, and Brock Vradenberg. Michigan State.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, very big guy. He was a California guy, so I grew up playing with him and
Really?
against him as well. Yeah, I've known him for a while.
Ryan, is baseball your number one sport?
Baseball's my number one.
Really?
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
So when you were joining Breaks of Bowman, were you joining anything else or was it just Bowman?
90% Bowman.
Really?
Yeah. All three of the products I would.
That's
I would always
amazing.
get in.
So you were just big Bowman, Jumbo,
Yeah,
Pro.
I like the notion of prospecting. Like, you know, guys like Jacob, like
Ooh,
Got some orange.
Jacob is orange. He is orange.
you got blue and orange.
Christian
Wow.
Knapczyk.
We're verified on orange.
All right.
See. Person Waldrop.
Nice.
Really nice card.
And I think that's what makes Bowman so great. It's all about
Nolan Meyer.
we don't know who's going to be the
No,
next
it's fun. Like, I mean,
Ohtani.
like I like reading all the MLB prospect, top 100 prospect lists that are starting to come out, you know, this time leading up to spring training and all that. It's fun to go deep and learn about, you know, the next crop of talented players coming up and, you know, are they going to land with your team and all of that. It's part of the fun.
This is incredible. And you know what's like, if you go back to like even 2020 Bowman, right? What I love about Bowman is everyone was chasing Witt and Dominguez
Yeah.
in 2020. No one knew Volpe,
Oh, I know.
right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
even more
Oh, he's got a
importantly,
good signature too, by the way.
but even more importantly, how about Pena?
Yeah.
The Astros in 2020 were what were they? A
Emerson.
$39
That's a nice
team?
one. Cole
Yeah,
Emerson.
nice card.
Is that the HTA out of 150?
It is.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a good hit.
That is a nice
Nice
card.
hit. And Colton Ledbetter. It's a nice signature.
Think about that,
Yeah,
right?
I like that one.
What's so great about Bowman is like, you don't know who's going to be the
Oh, I know.
guy. Everyone bought Yankees, and they're like, oh, if I didn't hit Dominguez. But the
Yeah.
beautiful thing is, all the Volpe just sat in a shoebox.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he's the next guy, and then they find the cards. It's so cool. But that's what prospecting is.
Yeah.
Manu made a good point. If Jacobs hits a pitcher that he doesn't like, he should rip it up so he like starts a little beep before he gets in the lead.
That's actually he
His
should.
first enemy.
If the person's okay with it.
No, we're not
Whoever
ripping.
has the player too.
Bad idea, Manu.
Yeah, then he'll get a
Oh,
ball,
wow,
ball in the ear.
that's-
Bradfield Green.
He's the number one for Baltimore, I think, in the class,
Yeah,
right?
he is.
Yeah, he's up there for sure. He's really good. Really good center fielder out of Vanderbilt. Go ahead, first round pick for the Padres. That's all the card as well.
The Padres hit so much in this.
Another Nolan Meyer.
I'm
that
telling
like
you.
We've got a
third?
bunch. Yeah,
I said the fish are going to hit a lot. The fish hit a lot. Yeah, exactly. Manu thinks this is the WWE. Ripping up cards.
Oh yeah, Spencer Strider. That was another guy that kind of went totally under the radar and then, you know, emerged. And that was a
And see, this
2020
is Mario. I love what you're saying because again, I said it before. PSA and Blez are all about the collector. He goes, "This is the only thing that kept me in the hobby. Such fun, and you guys don't even know."
Yeah.
This is again. Cal Fusion. I believe this is case 5. Cal. Do we have all 20 cases in here so we'll know? Okay.
Yeah.
This one's stuck. If you can keep going out.
We'll do.
There we go. Oh, Max Anderson. Detroit. Here you go. Green one. Cade Denton. We got a couple of him
Yep,
too.
yep, seen him before.
Yeah.
Nice. Purple.
Purple.
Quinn McDaniel.
Yeah, this is case 5.
One of 250.
All right, so that was case 5. Erica, case 6.
Do you want me to help like open the packs a little bit?
Jacob, are you comfortable where you're at?
Yeah, I'm good right now.
Case 5.
You want me to
A
move?
little bit far.
Perfect. Here we go. Alright, went.
I believe it was
Hog,
Cal.
Hog, just open the case.
Yeah.
Open the case, maybe just slice the box.
Yeah.
That's easy one. Oh yeah, Gunnar Henderson in the 2019 draft. It was all about Hadley.
Yeah.
Nobody thought about Gunnar and the Orioles.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
Gunner and
Yeah.
Holiday too.
Yeah.
Holiday's
well, the other thing too is, I mean, the 19 Bowman. I mean, 19 Bowman was all about Wander. I mean, Julio was hot, but he wasn't the guy.
Now I'll tell you what. So back then, I bought the Mariners because I was living in Seattle. I bought the Mariners in multiple breaks that year.
And by the way, tell the viewers at home, how much were the Mariners in a full case back then? I want to say like $200.
Yeah, 175. I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
So in the breaks that I got the Mariners, I hit 2 gold Julios, a
Jay
gold
Cunningham.
shimmer,
Wow.
and then
Really?
a true gold, both autos. I still got one of them. I got the
and Blake.
got the true gold. Yeah, Corbin Carroll, 2019. Seattle kid.
Yep, Cormac Carroll. Go.
What year was Tatis?
It was 16.
He was 16. He was 16. Was he with Vlad?
Soto and Vlad.
He was with
Oh,
Vlad.
really?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
This is a Hirsch and Waldrop. Yeah, another one. Another good Hirsch and Waldrop card. Oh, 150. Justin Campbell. As well.
Actually, one thing I noticed about this product, it's not a ton of international guys.
No, they usually Bowman and Chrome are heavier with that, and then this is always heavy on the guys that were picked in the previous draft.
Yeah.
Hence the name.
But the reason draft, they always save the number 1 pick though for draft.
They save a few
Dylan
guys.
Campbell.
Two
Yeah.
top
That's a really nice card. Really nice
Okay. That's
cool.
signature.
The
Got
Dodge-
big
150. Yeah.
No, the number 1 pick's in here.
The number
I
2
know,
guy,
that's
the
what I'm
number
saying.
2 guy, they typically push to the next release.
Exactly. The number 2 guy's usually in 2024 Bowman, and the 1 guy's in draft. That's how they
So
do
we
it.
saw with Bobby Witt.
Yeah.
This is another 150?
Mhm.
Nice.
Wow.
Here, do you wanna start
Yeah, who's the
putting
number 2
your
pick?
cards in?
Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz, yeah.
So he'll likely be in the.
Here's the March one, I
release.
think.
Yeah.
Jared, if you're gonna hand me that big stack so it doesn't have to sit there.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Sorry.
start boxing them up.
Aqua Cam Fisher. It's a solid card. Justin. Oh, and last one. Cade Denton. We've got a good amount of him too. Good amount of Cade Denton
Mhm.
today.
I don't know if that's good. Yeah, we're overly honest with some of these players.
I want to see some red or a super out of these 20 cases. We got to get at least one.
We're a favorite too.
Christian Knapcheck. There you go.
I actually don't even want to know the answer to that. I don't know if Ryan's allowed to say it, but I'll ask him. How many employees do you have?
So
Daniel?
we've got our holding company, which owns PSA. It's called
George.
Collectors Holdings. We've got close to 1,800 employees.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, if I was just going to say the people that work on the PSA parts of the business, probably 1,000.
Wow. That's unbelievable.
Oh, there's some color. Is that gold or orange?
I think it was orange.
Ooh, orange.
Orange is a
Let's
star.
go.
Orange wave.
Zach Thornton.
Nice.
Another GCU teammate. That's nice right there. 25?
Nice.
That's sweet. Colt Emerson.
Ooh, that's
Refractor?
that's a refractor,
Yeah, that's
guys.
a good one. That's a nice one.
That one right there. This one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Colt Emerson refractor.
Ethan O'Donnell.
So that, again, 3 numbered out of that box.
It's incredible. What they did was, and again, this is kind of inside
You want to go back
information.
to it?
Do you want to do another?
Do one more.
Do one more? I'll do one.
Do another. We'll switch it up.
What Topps did with this is they, and it's just the truth, they made Super Jumbo worse to make this a lot better.
Yeah.
They took a lot of the color autos that probably would have been in Super Jumbo and they put them into HTA, but it's actually not a bad thing.
I know the two hobby jumbo that I opened last night at my house. There was one color in each.
There was one color auto.
In each of those, yeah. One was a refractor, one was aqua.
Jacob, how great is Grand Canyon U?
How great is it? It was awesome. We had a great 3 years. We won our WAC conference all 3 years. We went to a regional twice. So we had a really good 3 years while I was there. They had a couple obviously had good returns coming back this year as well, like some draft guys. So I'm expecting them to be pretty good, and I'm excited to go back and kind of watch them and follow them along throughout their season.
Any of your teammates got get drafted with you in the same draft?
Last year? Yeah, we had Zach Thornton and Homer Bush. Right, that guy right there.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Pretty stacked team, 3 guys.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's actually really
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, yeah, somebody's asking, is there a player that was drafted too low in your opinion? So somebody you think could be a stud.
That's who you'd be buying.
Who? Let's see.
Oh,
That's a good
whoa,
question.
whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
wait,
whoa, whoa! Hold
Wow.
on,
Yeah,
keep that
we got
one.
red, we
All right,
got
let's
red.
get back to this
Well,
question. We have
yeah.
red. We're verified on red,
We
folks.
got red.
Be him.
We have wow.
Wow. Floyd. Green. That's a solid card.
All right, here we go. Here's the red.
Brock Roden.
No, wow.
Nice.
That's
Who
a-
has him? MPEG. Wow.
Nice,
Awesome.
Wow, that's true
4 or
red to
5.
red wave to 5. That's our first red. Ryan just asked for red. He spoke it into existence.
Yeah.
It
He
happens.
did.
It
That's
happens.
amazing.
And Jackson Mahoney.
Not Jackson Mahomes. No one wants to see him. I think that's funny.
Oh, so we were just talking. What were we just talking about?
Oh, under the radar players in
Okay.
this in the last draft.
So, you know, Ryan was talking about how this product is all about prospecting. You know, some of these guys are going to be great.
Yeah.
Who would you be buying? Who would you be buying in this product?
Ooh, I think definitely my GCU teammates for sure. The Homer Bush, Zach Thornton, Marcus Brown, shortstop from Oklahoma State, is also a guy.
The Nationals kid.
Yeah,
The
Nationals.
Oh, so the Nationals.
Nobody's talking about him.
Really, and that's great because they're everyone's. This is what we're
Got
talking about.
orange.
Everyone's going after
Got
green.
orange right
More
there.
orange?
We're verified
What's
on more
that?
orange.
that looks like true orange.
Wow, true.
Oh, never mind.
Woo,
Whoa,
Blake
huge hit.
Mitchell.
Orange wave. Orange wave.
Blake Mitchell for
Nice hit.
Tank.
I feel like he's gotten a good amount of cards.
Yes.
Like, this is like,
That's a golden and
At
orange.
20.
That's
25.
that's great. That slot's doing great.
Unbelievable.
and Cam Fisher. Last one. There it is. Yeah, we got a bunch of good Blake Mitchell cards today.
The
We
bet-
had on the prospect question. So Mike Trout, folks know he's a collector and he comes in here. One of the guys he was really bullish on a couple years ago was Corbin Carroll. When he was still in the minors, yeah, he's
Really?
like, yeah, he's like Corbin Carroll. That kid's gonna be awesome.
Joe Redfield.
Oh, gold.
We have
Oh,
more
gold
gold.
one. Yeah.
True.
Hunter
Ooh.
Holman.
Is it true or shimmer?
Out of 50.
I think
No, it
it's
is shimmer.
Yeah.
Shimmer.
And what's great is like, for example, you know, your teammate on the Mets,
Mm-hmm. Thornton.
Thornton. If you like him, you're going to be able to buy him cheap today. That's the best thing. So if you have
Yeah.
information, I tell people like there's a lot of sharps out there that have like inside information. They watch film on guys.
Yeah.
The best thing about Bowman is there's so many guys, and you can verify this. You can buy them cheap, and like, I mean, how much is a Thornton auto today? Probably it's probably a $10 card. But if he ends up being the guy, it's a $200 card minimum with thousands of potential dollars of upside. That is the best thing about Bowman is you don't really know
Oh, we have a sideways card.
who's going to be the next guy.
Would be an insert probably coming up next.
Oh, we
Insert
ver-
auto.
It is an insert auto. Yep. No, it's a
Oh, a
duel.
duel,
Wow.
nice.
It's a duel.
That's cool.
Wow.
Reds duel.
All right, so we're gonna
That's
random
sweet.
that to those two contestants that have those two players, but that, wow, we have not seen a lot of dual autos at all.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's sweet. Out of
Why don't we
100.
just do the random
It's
now,
out of 100.
Fast.
What?
Just do it now fast. We'll forget about it.
All right, that's a good point.
CJK Fist.
You know what? Just give me 1 sec. I'll just random it.
150.
If you want. Unless he knows how to do it.
Nice card as well.
All right, I'm
You
gonna.
want me? You want me to wait?
Yeah, just wait 1 sec.
Okay.
I'm gonna random this card real quick. All right, we're gonna go 6 times on the roll.
Just start opening next.
It's going Louder and Floyd. 6 times. Good luck. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That will go to Floyd. That card will go to Floyd. Congratulations. All right, we continue. That's cool. I don't think they ever did dual autos before.
That's a good card.
Yeah, that is really cool. Actually, that's exactly what we need for you and your father.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, little father son.
You probably have a duel, you just don't realize it because
Yeah,
it's a
'cause it's thicker.
sticker. They probably
Yeah.
put you on with Cole Miller, I would guess.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Cole Miller.
Yeah.
Justin Reimer, green. Yeah. Luke Keishel. We have a good amount of him today,
Yep,
too.
yep, we've seen him before.
Noble Meyer again.
Another one.
Just
Wow.
hitting the
Wow.
base, Noble Meyer.
So you know
Yeah.
what, by the way, you know what that means?
Hmm.
It means he's never going to be good. That's what it means.
Don't say that. Don't say that. That's like the 8th pick right there.
I know, top 10 guy right
Is
there.
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
usually, if you see too many of them,
That's the
they're
guy
not.
for the
I
moment.
apologize.
Yeah. No, he's good.
I guess he is good. I apologize. That's rare.
Oh.
I apologize, Chad. I'm wrong. I could still be right.
Yeah, hopefully you're wrong.
Jacob Gonzalez.
Jacob. That's a good hit.
Yeah.
His initials are just, that's signature's initials, DS.
See, he's already there?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
exactly.
He's just getting started. First Bowman, you can't be doing initials.
Yeah.
Some of them start off racing.
Yeah, it's hard to build up from initials to full signature.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good question, Rohab. What was your dad's walk-up song?
I think it's, so his nickname in Pittsburgh was Jumpin' Jack Flash. That's what
Okay.
that's what everybody called him in Pittsburgh. I think his walk-up song in Pittsburgh was Jumpin' Jack Flash. I think
By
that was
the
his
Stones?
song. Yeah, the Stones.
Really?
Huh,
Yeah. So I think that was it in Pittsburgh.
that's cool.
What is your walk-up song?
Mine is The Show Goes On by Lupe
Best
Fiasco.
song. Same, Riley Green or Spencer Torkelson.
Yeah, Torgerson
Yeah.
does it too. Yep.
That's awesome.
That's been my song since high school.
The best.
Well, Ben, I got news for you. Jacob's a buyer if you have it. If you're a seller, he's a buyer. He said he hit your true orange.
It's
Oh,
fine.
let's go.
Yeah.
The Jumpin' Jack Flash one commented.
I made a video last year, like top 5 walk-up songs or something, and that was in there. He
Really?
was like, yeah, it's the best walk-up song ever.
Yep.
Folks, we're verified on more gold, I
Gold.
believe.
Yeah, Charlie Soto. That's 150.
We have more gold.
AJ Ewing.
Yeah, base. Alright, who do we got here?
Andrew Pickney.
Pickney.
I
So-
saw a lot of his
Shimmer.
cards pulled too. Yeah, Shimmer.
Andrew Pickney
50.
for Ash Aslamovich. Nice.
Let's see. There it is.
No, I would love to, but we oversold on these cases. I didn't expect. I said it again. The only reason we ran that 30K Sapphire break was to buy time on getting more cases draft. We oversold. I thought we were going to do 75 cases a day, and I apologize. We were doing almost double that.
There's
So-
a 10 caser going next with potentially a team.
Yes, the
still
next
available.
break at around 2 o'clock is a 10 case break. It's going to be 5 HTA,
1, 2,
3
3,
jumbo, and 2 super. I'll link it. There's only 2 teams left in it. It's Chicago and Cincinnati. If you guys want it, that's the next break.
There you go. Last one, Colin Hall.
I agree with you, John, but part of the reason this product is so good is because Topps didn't make a lot of this. The print run on this product is infinitely less, as you can see, than a Bowman Chrome HTA due to the fact of the insane amount of color that we're hitting.
Yeah.
So, and that's what's great is like, and I explain this to them all the time. Like when you see so much color, you know it's a shorted print product. That there's not a lot of these cards out there on the market.
Golden Ledbetter.
We talked about that earlier, Chad. Yes, no retail. Refractor on the Colton.
Another green one.
Another 3-color box.
Yeah, Austin.
Amazing.
At 200.
Honestly, Beard, I think every card is a first. I think they shorted the run and every card's a first. I really do. Yeah, Cal Fusion, I'm responsible for that, by the way. That was my idea. I told them. A 12 box case, this wouldn't be as good. We got blue.
Brock
There
Fraser.
is again. It's nice. True blue.
True blue card. Oh, Yahuna. Got a couple of him today.
That's third Maui.
And Chase. Where's he from? Oklahoma City. Nice. Toronto Blue Jays.
All right, 2 more in this case. Let's get
What
some.
case we on right now?
I think we're on case 6 or 7. Well, we got 2, 4, 6, 8,
This one.
11, 12. Yeah, this is case 7.
No, this is 8.
It's number 8.
There's 12 more.
Okay, it's number 8.
You got another green.
Is that your boy?
Who's your guy?
Wait, this is this is a different picture.
Oh, different?
Different. Yeah.
Oh.
We have Zach Thorne's the lefty.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Another Mets guy. Cade Denton. We got him a couple times today too. Ralphie Velasquez, catcher for the Cleveland Guardians. Yeah, whoever has Cade Denton's gonna have a nice day.
They'll have a stack.
Who has Cade Denton? Let's see.
Really nice day.
Thomas, congratulations.
Yeah, really good day.
Oh, Cal, you have Colt. Cal, we've hit a few Colts. I think we've hit 2 or 3 Colt Emersons.
You got the last one in the box? Or the case?
Good luck. That's another good question, D.
Oh, whoa.
Wait, never
Whoa,
mind. We have
whoa,
orange. Ooh,
Cole Carrick.
nice.
Good card. Which one's out of 25?
25.
Yeah.
That's a good
Nice
card
hit
right
for
there.
Rosie. D. Cope
Hi, Pete.
wants to know what stadium are you most looking to play in?
Honestly, I think it would probably be PNC Park, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh,
just
yeah.
because I grew up there watching Dad for so
Honestly,
long. I feel
that's so cool.
like, I feel like that would be the one place I'm looking forward to.
That's so cool.
Luke. Nice little green.
Gotta have Wrigley and Fenway up there.
Yeah, Wrigley, Fenway, Yankee Stadium,
ready?
all those.
Yeah.
All those good stadiums.
ready?
Switch
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Cool.
Get back in the seat.
PNC.
Is trying to think. What would the majority of people say though is their best? I would say Fenway has to be in everyone's top 3 or 4. Wrigley. What about, is Yankee Stadium up there or
Not
no?
even Yankee Stadium is brand new. Like it's beautiful, but it's not in that
But no one-
same.
okay.
It's in a different tier, I guess. Insane though.
Supposed to have a cool auto of my dad somewhere.
So are you playing in spring breakout?
See, that got released yesterday. I have no idea. I saw some of the guys are on the cover, but I don't know yet. We'll
Yeah.
find out. I hope so. Be cool.
What is spring breakout?
It's like the it's all 30 teams like top prospects play against each other. in
Oh,
spring.
cool.
Jacob, is your dad watching this live stream right now?
Oh yeah, well he definitely is. He's definitely in there somewhere.
That's awesome.
Colin Houck. Tommy Hawk. We get green. Devin Saltaban with his initials.
Another 3-color box. You know, I would say that, you know, growing up wherever you grow up, I feel like that's a dream to play where you were a fan of as a kid, you know?
Yeah.
Being able to Yankee Stadium though, Eric, is not it's not that I think it's probably like 10 years old at this
That's
point.
brand new though.
It's still considered
When
brand-
you have
It's over,
ballpark,
it's like 15.
It's 15?
Yeah, I went there. I
New
went to the
one?
new one in
It
2010.
opened in 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Really?
won.
Oh, there you go. So that's not I don't think that's new.
08 was the
I
last
still
year
think
of Old
it's
Yankee
new.
Stadium.
I don't know. I guess it was over 10 years ago that I was there then. But
I think Ryan has more gold.
I have gold shimmer.
Another gold.
Gold shimmers in the queue. We'll move that to the back. Let's look at the base first.
Another Jonah Cox.
God, Jonah just can't get it on there straight.
I don't think that.
All right, gold shimmer. Trey Morgan.
Nice.
Nice hit.
Trey Morgan. Again for Ashlamovich, who's having a field day with Bowman Draft. Guys, if you're just tuning in live, we've got the president of PSA. We've got Jacob Wilson, one of the top prospects in this product. Live breaking Bowman Draft HTA. This is an unbelievable treat. If you're watching at home, congratulations, just to be able to watch this. I always kind of joke around and say that we should be charging you guys just to be
Marcus
watching
Brown.
this.
Oh, there he is, Marcus Brown.
You guys should actually
Is that
be
your teammate?
paying.
To
watch
he's the
this.
guy
That was
I
your
said
sleeper.
earlier.
That was
He's
your
my
sleeper.
That was one of your guys?
That's my sleeper right there.
138th overall. So whoever's got Marcus Brown, hold on to it.
Marcus
Somebody with
Brown.
inside knowledge is saying he might be a good one.
Jordan has him. Wow.
Oh, we got more gold.
More gold.
More gold.
Ryan's got gold.
Michael Carrico.
And I believe he's the number 2 for the Cubs. I think he's the number 2. What pick was he?
5th round. 149th
I think
overall.
I think that's the number 2.
Golden Ledbetter.
Ooh, is that orange?
Orange right there.
We got Orange Wave.
This is unbelievable.
All right, let's do the base first.
Enrique.
All right.
It's
A's.
Jonah Cox.
You knew it. Good call, Jonah Cox.
Wow.
Jacob's got it. He knows his guy.
Who has him? Who has Cox?
Yeah, good Jonah Cox.
Oh my God. Can you give a shout out to Noah's Athletics?
Noah's Athletics, yeah.
He's the biggest fan of the A's on the planet.
Let's go. He's got it. That's awesome.
Yeah, Noah's Athletics. Are you here? Are you in the chat?
You gotta be.
No, this has to be the best day of Noah's life.
He inscribed the autograph for Noah's.
Oh, we got a bunch of extra cards in this.
What?
This is a 5. Looks like 5 cards in this
I
box.
haven't seen that yet.
No way.
Over 100
So-
cases in.
A little. Don't get overly excited because every time there's more autos,
It's a bunch of base.
Usually,
I've seen this before in a box I bought.
It's usually dust when there's a lot of autos.
All right, let's see what we got. I'm seeing color though. Hold on. Let's see. All right. Rhett Lauder, HTA choice.
Okay.
All right. Purple.
Good so far.
Yep.
You said you have 5 cards or 4?
Oh wait, never mind.
What?
What was I looking at?
3.
Oh, oh
It felt heavy, and I looked, and it was just
that
these
happens
stupid.
that happens all the time.
Never
Yeah.
mind. Sorry. False alarm, folks. I got everybody excited. Joe Redfield. I don't know what I was looking at. I got all excited. But I have seen that before.
I've seen 4.
Yeah. All right.
It used to be you get 4 if you had one of those Under Armour ones in it. the
Yeah.
thinner.
Yeah,
the thin
that's
paper
where you have
ones.
4.
Yeah.
And again, Joe, I said this earlier, right? What you're witnessing, it's very rare to have 4 winners in all of this.
Oh, this is a nice one.
Think about it. 3 people.
Oh, there's my dad. He's confident.
Oh, wow.
There he is.
Hey!
Count 'em up.
There's Jack Wilson
Welcome,
himself.
Jack.
That's great.
There he is. Wow. Cal.
Colt Emerson, HTA choice. Got a blue wave. 7 Sabalos.
You're modded, Jack.
What does Mata do?
It's a verification.
Means
Oh,
his
okay,
name will
okay,
be blue now. So
Yeah, that
Hey,
said with the
more
rest.
Marcus Brown.
There it
Wow.
is.
There we go.
Wow.
All right.
Green Marcus Brown.
If I go in there with a
All right, we're this is the halfway point.
What? So if I go in there with a burner, he can time me out.
Wait, he might not be live on the chat if he's responding now.
Jack, how do you feel to watch your son open baseball cards live at PSA and pulling himself in these products? This is unbelievable. Exactly. Joe, I was going to say the same thing. Job well done, Jack. You raised a true gentleman. It's amazing. This really is unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Wow. Pena was MVP his first year?
As a rookie.
Yeah.
World Series.
He was the World Series MVP as a rookie.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. And we were talking about that earlier. 2020 Bowman, the Astros weren't even a top 20 team. That's so cool. I can't believe when he won MVP how many Penas you must have taken in from PSA.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
A lot,
He was
right?
Popular, yep. All right, Garrett Forrester, HTA choice. Hey, there's our guy. Gotta keep it with the base. No color of Noble. Let's just keep getting base.
I think we have 4 or 5 base.
Yeah. We got green. Tommy Hawk. This is fun.
So
I'm having a good time doing this.
wouldn't you feel like you're like a kid right now? Like,
Oh yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, he just wrote something.
wow.
Little orange.
Jack Wilson says, so Jacob's girlfriend is a super stud softball shortstop at U of A. If he ends up putting a ring on it and pops out a stud, could be a return Wilson and Bowman break. So basically what you're implying is you want him to get married to his girlfriend. That's what you're implying.
Oh, there we go.
This is
Hey,
unbelievable.
Max Clark
We haven't seen
refractor.
Maxie all day.
Oh, that's the first Max Clark we've seen
That's a nice one.
from my boy that's in
Yeah.
the hospital. The person who bought Max Clark is a good friend of mine. He just had a baby.
Nice. Well,
Literally.
congrats.
High-end just had a baby, like today. He's in
Wait,
the,
he had the baby?
yes, he just had. I called him. I said, "Your break's up next." He's watching from the hospital live.
All right, we got some interesting ones here. Insert.
23 insert.
Oh. I know, upside down.
Yeah,
Another
High-
Tiger Max Anderson.
Congrats to High-end case breaks on your little baby. Is this an orange or no? It's just
I think it's just the team
Yeah.
colors.
orange.
All right, Orange Wave. Trey Morgan.
Nice.
Wow,
Had
another
several. We've had a
another
few of
Trey
him.
Morgan.
Yeah, we can
Monster
trim more in
box.
it, too.
It's funny because when we had dinner with Sean the other night, he said it was any day.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
He made it seem like it would be more like a few weeks though, I feel like. But yeah. That's awesome.
Oh, we got red.
Wow.
All right.
Ryan
All
is
right.
verified on red.
Okay.
Is this your first red?
This is my first red.
Wow. Good luck.
Sean Sullivan. HTA choice. Brandon Winoker. All right.
All right, let's sweat this.
We might have a pitcher.
Yeah, it's a red left-handed pitcher.
Yeah. It's a color match.
Color match. Hunter Holland.
Okay.
Oh.
Who's got Hunter Holland?
Nobody's ever going to complain about red.
Matt Coyle, congratulations. Cousin Vinny is he's in a bad mood today. He says, Jacob, when you become a superstar, do not sign with the Dodgers. Cousin Vinny. Nice hit, Coyle. Coyle, you have your first red.
He's gonna be a franchise player for the Vegas Athletics. He's not going anywhere.
Ty Floyd. Jake Cunningham base.
Cousin Vinny.
Christian Campbell. That was a softer one. 2 base out of there.
But you know what? Now you're going to see 2 or 3 colors. This is case.
Halfway.
This is the halfway
Is this
point.
the 10th case?
Yeah, this is the halfway
Yeah, we
point.
got 10 left.
Harrison T, you need to relax.
Another Colt Emerson.
This is unbelievable. Wow.
HTA
Well,
choice. I
we
think
fi-
it's the second or third of that.
No. Of that parallel.
parallel.
I think you're right.
Yeah. That's a great.
I can take the
Great
card out
hit.
of the way.
Cal's finally hitting
There we go.
marries.
Homer Bush. My man with the nice signature.
Really nice signature.
Love that.
Yeah, we'll be live on IG soon.
K Denton. That's like the ninth K
That's
Denton.
Here, I got it.
I'm not used to Cal hitting in Bowman. It's good for Cal.
Box. This is really good. This box. It's got a little tear on the printing.
Which means it's going to be good.
He's really
See.
good.
We believe in that stuff.
Yeah,
Watch there be a gold in here.
There could be something.
I'm going gold.
Here's a red. Here's a red
I'm
one.
going red.
Well, we got a lot of color.
It's a red field. That was a Keisha as well.
Yep. Aqua. Lava. And we got blue. True blue.
Let's go!
Oh, hey!
Oh, wow.
It was right away.
True blue.
Boom, look at that.
Yeah, I've seen these cards so many times. I know exactly what it is. I look for the bat too. And
Yeah,
Wow.
there it
Yeah,
is.
rainbow.
Nice.
That is the third
Yeah,
Jacob
third one.
Wilson autograph pulled.
Oh,
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys.
it's fun.
That was the halfway
11-1.
point of this break.
Oh,
Ryan is going to continue to open. He's pulling absolute fire. This is unbelievable.
Inscribe your third grade teacher.
where are your other 2 autos?
they took him.
They took them?
They're getting
He
graded
said he could grade it.
as we speak. We'll hopefully do a review
Eric,
on
here.
camera.
Get this one over there, too.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get any more. We can do them all at the end.
I think 8 is possible, Tommy. We're at 3 at the halfway point. We can get to 8.
Hour minimum, normally.
Someone asked before about the supers. We've definitely hit at least one. Big Deuce hit a super out of, it was HTA. What was the super that he hit was actually on top. It was a top card, not the bottom. And it got a Gem Mint 10.
Oh, yeah.
Got gold.
So
He
that-
is. Yeah, he's loving watching at home. Right now. He's loving it.
Jack, I'm really
Oh.
glad you're in the chat.
Ooh,
We
this is a
have-
nice one. Oh, never mind. I thought it was Paul Skeens.
Oh.
I saw the Pirates,
Oh.
so I was
He's
getting
on fire
excited.
right-hand
Yeah.
pitcher.
Still a color
Xander
match.
Muse.
Jack, we appreciate you watching this.
Andrew Pickney.
You got to see in real time your son, his first ever inscribed
Sean
baseball
Sullivan.
card. That's a moment that you will remember the rest. And I always talk about sports cards. The best thing about it is the memories.
Yeah.
The people you meet, the memories, it's stories. That's what this whole business is all about.
Yeah, the community aspect and the friends you make is keeps it going.
It lasts your whole lifetime. Ooh, we have a stained glass auto. I see.
Yep.
Stained glass auto.
Joe Vetrano. Move that one to the back.
Thank you, Jack. Appreciate it.
7 Sabalos.
Got your mom on the live as well.
Family
Yeah.
affair. All right, stained glass auto.
These are usually good.
Blake Mitchell.
There it is.
Very
and
nice.
he is good.
Very nice.
Yeah,
That's a
good,
sweet
good amount
card.
of Blake Mitchell's too.
Yeah.
That's his spot.
Blake Mitchell's going to be. I think he'll be the guy in Kansas
That's out of
City.
71 to 75.
So that's a cool new set that Topps produced this year.
I like the design of it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Oh, that's really cool. So it's not even a base. Oh, so they have base of these too. This one's numbered.
Oh.
Ryan, do they track? They do track that. Furthest home run in your career?
Oh, I think. Oh, I don't know. I think the one I had my first pro ball home run this year in short season. That one I got pretty good. I think that one was really close to 400, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But that was one of my furthest ones for sure.
Guys, if
Good
you
work.
have legitimate questions, if you want to put them in the chat, go ahead. We have 10 more cases of HTA. Please
Jonah
keep them
Cox.
professional.
Another one. It's in the bottom left corner.
I know.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get on him.
That's
I'll send him a
ridiculous.
text.
It's ridiculous.
You left room for inscriptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can script him.
Another guy that always signed left, Anthony Edwards. Remember how all his autos were like kind of going off the left side of the
Yeah.
basketball?
But then he fixed it
Yeah,
later on.
yeah. Then he did. His first
Yeah.
ones, I was like, dude, come on, man.
Yeah. Mario, we talked about that earlier, about Jacob playing against Skeens. Yes. He said Skeens is probably the toughest pitcher that he's faced in this class.
Got a green lava. Trey Morgan again.
Another
Man,
Trey.
a lot of color for Trey. Got purple. Teddy McGraw.
Tommy's got a good question. Who's your favorite teammate of all time?
Wow.
That's a great question, Tommy.
I mean,
Terminator Tommy.
It's an on-the-spot question.
It
Yeah,
is.
there's so many good ones. That
How
I've
about a
had this
teammate
year.
that stands out instead of saying favorites?
That's-
That way you're not playing
Yeah,
favorites.
teammate, you know, are we talking about like college teammate or
You could
anything
say
ever?
whoever you want. Yeah.
Teammate that stands out. I would say Kyle Teal. I played with Kyle Teal, the catcher that went to the
He
Red
should
Sox.
be in this, but they left him out. He'll be in regular vote.
Yeah,
So he'll be in
He'll be-
24, Bowman?
Yeah,
Nice.
he's definitely one of my favorite teammates. He's an awesome guy.
That's awesome. I believe, that could be a troll, but it says Jacob Wilson grandma. What? Could it be a troll?
Probably Asian ball.
Frank S., do me a favor, email PSA grading at theblez.com because you have some big cards in the spring, Frank, and we're leaving here tomorrow. I want to make sure you get them in the system. So, Frank, please email so we can email the break number. As soon as we're done with this, we'll send it over to PSA.
Jacob, what makes Paul Skeens like a difficult pitcher to face? Is it the way he eyes the ball? Is it the movement? Is it?
I think it's just how hard he throws. Yeah, when he gets on the mound, he's pretty large dude. He's got to be 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", somewhere in there. And when he gets up there, you're like, wow, he's
How
a
hard
big
does he
dude.
throw?
He's hit 102 in college, so yeah, it comes out pretty good.
Kendall George,
Oh.
HTA.
No, I'll ask that in a second. Yeah, Tank, do me a favor. Email as soon as this break is over. Noah's Athletics wants to know, who's your favorite
Chase Davis.
Oakland A's player, would you say?
Okay, play right now or all time?
Just of all time. Who's your favorite?
Hey. Well, hold on.
Hold on.
Is
We
that
got
number
another one.
4?
We got another one.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow, number 4. Wow, we're on a good pace right now. I might be right with 8.
Yeah,
We're getting there.
at 4 right now.
We're at 4. Of all time, yeah, who would you say is your favorite A?
I mean, Ricky Henderson, obvious. It's probably an obvious choice. So you guys.
Walt
you guys
Weiss,
awesome.
shortstop.
That's true. Let's see.
Mikey, that's another good question. Who would you say is one of the pitchers that you're very looking forward to face in the bigs?
In the big leagues, I mean, you gotta say Shohei Ohtani, just to go up and just face that dude. I mean, odds of you being successful are pretty slim, but I mean, it'd be really cool to just be up there and just be able to know that you're facing him. So that's a pretty good guy.
Your dad said Mike Gallego is his favorite.
Really?
Favorite A.
The
He was the. What was he? I think he was second base during that late '80s run.
I'm curious. What are your thoughts on this contract?
I mean, it's
That-
insane.
that Ohtani just got.
700 is
And,
like that was the largest in North American history.
and
Like
you know
any
what's-
sport.
and that's great for you.
Yeah.
Great for any player.
It's great for you know.
I don't think I don't think I can pitch now.
No, but
I don't think I can do it.
Ohtani set the new bar now, because I mean now people are it's incredible what these athletes are getting paid.
Eric Batani, Hunty. I think that's the first time we've seen him.
Matt, we already talked about that.
Steven Swalos.
Yeah, Maggio, you're barred from asking questions. You are completely barred, Maggio. Whatever you say doesn't.
Shout out Ryan Maggio.
That's another good question. Thomas wants to know the toughest type of pitch to hit. And again, this is you don't have to reveal that because
Yeah, he might not want to put that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
out
no,
there.
I'll say
Picture
one
listener.
that not a lot of people throw. It's the knuckleball.
Yeah.
The knuckleball is tough.
that it's so interesting as a fan to watch someone throw the knuckleball. Because what would you say is the average speed of a knuckleball pitch?
It's,
60?
In the 60s,
60
right?
miles an
I was
hour.
going to say, it's like you see some guys pitching 58-mile knuckleball. It's so crazy. Screwball, knuckleball.
Nobody throws it anymore though. Tim Wakefield is probably the last. Or R.A. Dickey.
R.A. Dickey, yep.
R.A. Dickey
Mhm.
was the last,
Guys, some of these questions, just can't be answered. This is
We got more color here.
we got more color.
Let's see what we got.
Ooh,
Is this a color
no,
match?
no, that's class of 2023.
Is it?
Yeah,
And that's it? So it's just that? It's not
It
a
can be an
orange
orange.
gradation?
Gold.
All right, well, let's see. Let's see what we got. Matt, oh yeah, it's just the one. I think it's, let's see.
Gold, yeah.
No, out
No.
of 50.
Oh, it's gold.
It's gold.
Oh,
Yeah, you
'cause
can
of
see the
middle.
gold behind him. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Out of 50.
Wow.
That's a nice one.
JR, that's a good question. We can answer that. Favorite baseball movie of all time?
Oh, Moneyball has been up there ever since the draft for sure. But I think Sandlot.
Yeah.
Sandlot
Sandlot's
is
great.
one up there.
Sandlot. That movie came out the early 90s?
93, I think.
93? Isn't that crazy? That movie came out 30 years
I know.
ago. It's unbelievable. I feel like Sandlot's the movie that everyone's seen. If you've ever
Yeah.
watched baseball.
Every
What's
baseball
your
player.
favorite baseball movie?
Sandlot's up there. Moneyball. I like 42 a lot. Jackie Robinson.
I like Bull Durham.
Bull Durham.
Really?
That's someone just said in the chat too. Bull Durham.
There you go. Oh, the Natural's good too.
Benchwarmers.
Fever pitch.
I feel like baseball has had so many more movies than any other sport.
Rockbridge. Yeah, there are a lot of.
Here we go. Number 2.
It is Max Clark.
Max Clark Refractor.
Nice.
Nice hit.
For high-end case breaks.
Sean said he doesn't want any of his graded,
Okay.
and his assistant's gonna pick him up.
Okay, cool.
Paul Wilson.
She needs to inspect.
Correct.
I'm actually interested.
Oh yeah, Field of Dreams. Great.
There's so
Yeah,
many.
Field Dreams good move too.
Love that.
Fever pitch. I feel like it's a lot easier to make a movie around baseball than the other sports. Mr. Wilson, what's your favorite movie?
We got Orange again.
We have True
Favorite
Orange.
movie or favorite baseball movie for? I want to see.
Both. What's your favorite movies and what's your favorite baseball movie, Mr. Wilson? Because it's interesting,
All right, let's see what we got here.
No,
Orange.
Cam, you got an email still.
Diamondbacks.
Tommy Troy.
Tommy Troy.
Ooh, how
Yeah.
good are
Orange
you?
Wave.
That's a big card.
Nice.
That's amazing. Guys, I don't care if you're a close friend of mine, you have to email. There's too much going on here logistically. Even if Karam has to email, everyone has to email. It's that simple. And I talk to cameras all the time.
I don't rip a ton of personal boxes anymore for myself. I used to.
But you did go to Topps.com and buy.
I did. Well, I've been buying a box of draft for
There
the
it
last
is.
like 6 years.
He said Star Wars guy.
Okay, Jack Wilson said you're a Star Wars guy.
Huge Star Wars guy.
That's amazing. Are you?
Yeah, I am too.
Nice.
Yeah, our whole family is Star Wars people. Travis
Travis
Honeyman.
Honeyman.
Yeah.
Nice. First time I've seen that, I think. Dylan Campbell.
Now, Mr. Wilson, what's your favorite
Another one.
baseball movie?
There it is.
We already asked him.
Oh, we wait for his. We wait for his favorite baseball movie.
Do you know what the answer is?
I actually don't.
I'm gonna actually, yeah. I was gonna say that. My guess for your father, I'm gonna say Field of Dreams. That's my guess. Mercy Rule, ask Jacob.
Oh, Mercy Rule.
Yeah. What is that?
It was a small production movie in our hometown. And,
Really?
And I think I was probably in 4th grade, and I'm in it. And I hit it's about like the main character finally, and the main character in the movie happened to be on my high school team for 4 years. He ended up going to the same high school. I played with him, and he has like his dream in like this little school, middle, I don't know what it is, like little league team to pitch. And he finally gets a pitch, and he faces me in the movie, and I hit a homer off him. And he doesn't get to pitch anymore. And it's like a huge long movie in our hometown. So
That's really cool.
Another Noble Meyer base.
That's
yeah,
probably the
but
5th.
Yeah, 5 or 6 of him. Wow, look at that signature.
Calvin Harris. It's a nice sig.
It's a nice long one.
I'm actually interested myself. You're 21 or 22?
21.
You're 21.
Mhm.
How much of an impact has social media played in your upbringing as a baseball player? Were you always into social media? Were you not? Did you grow up like when you were a kid? Were you on Instagram? Like I always wonder with that with athletes because our generation they didn't have that growing up. So, are you big with social media?
I've always been a big Instagram guy.
Okay.
Growing up in high school and stuff, and going to the college, it was always Instagram was the main one. But it wasn't having too much effect. It was just cool to have. You follow your teammates and just kind of keep along with their lives and how they're going. And I think it's just like a keep in touch with friends type of thing.
Okay. See, it's funny because our generation was more like that's when Facebook started, which was more exactly what you're saying. So now I feel like your generation is growing up on. I feel like it's now Instagram, it's TikTok, it's more that stuff. But TikTok's not.
And I've got a 12-year-old, so I know what it's like for the next generation.
So
That scares me.
So what's your 12-year-old like?
She,
I'm guessing she probably is on TikTok.
no, I don't let her have TikTok.
Really?
Good.
She's got Snapchat, and she uses Snapchat. With her
Really?
friends. Yeah.
That's
it.
really.
Yeah.
Snapchat's the one.
Be
that-
Real. Be Real. She uses Be Real.
People love. It's
Yeah.
funny. I've never had Be Real, and Snapchat I got rid of a couple years ago. It wasn't good for my mental health.
Yeah.
It is
Oh,
funny.
we got Gold Shimmer.
Wow.
Elian Soto.
Oh.
That's nice.
The younger brother of Soto.
Oh yeah.
The if I had kids in this generation, I would honestly ban them from social media. Like,
Yeah,
let me ask you a question: Does your daughter have a cell phone?
She does. It's hard to not have a cell phone when you're in middle school now.
Yeah.
Like, does everyone have one?
I would probably say 80 to 90% of the kids.
Do they really?
Mhm.
That's
Yeah, she's in
incredible.
7th grade.
And when did you get your first cell phone?
I was in college.
it's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Sweet. We're ready to roll.
Yeah, it's just different. It's different these days.
I still remember the only game on the phone was the Snake. Remember the Nokia Snake phones?
Yeah.
The Snake.
Oh yeah, you play the little game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only thing they had.
Yeah,
guys.
What was the model? There was like a 60
3390.
and the 6160 was,
It was,
one.
I remember the first Blackberries.
Oh yeah.
Those were the coolest thing ever.
The Palm
Even
Trio.
I had BlackBerry.
That was another one.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Steve.
no Wyatt. We haven't seen.
But not
haven't
seeing
seen him
Langford.
yet. I grew up a Rangers fan. I actually went to one of the World Series games this year, so it was fun to see them finally.
Oh, hello, Andrew Sullivan.
Andrew Pickney.
I actually proposed at the World Series.
You did?
Yep.
Nice. Which
Okay.
game? Which game?
On the final game, me, Hawk, and Mrs. Hamill went out, and Corbin Carroll got a hit. Everybody started cheering. I thought it was for me. And
That's
then
great.
everybody realized. So after Corbin got a hit.
Paul Wilson, Gold Shimmer.
That's at least probably 12
Oh, wow.
to 15 gold shimmers.
It's a
by the way.
lot of gold.
Really good.
They had a movie on a BlackBerry? I didn't know that.
Everybody's confused. They think you have a 12-year-old. I have the 12-year-old. Jacob does not have a kid. I'm in my 40s, so it's normal.
Jacob had a 12-year-old. That'd be interesting.
This is the MLB, not NBA. Okay, you guys laughed at that one. Assholes didn't.
Jacob Gonzalez. Another green.
It's so cool to see, different generations.
David Rowe. So we've had what? 2 red?
We've had at least
Two
two
reds.
Two
red.
reds.
We've probably, if I had to guess, we've had 6 oranges.
A lot of orange.
We've had a lot of gold. And I think we're about to get a super.
We're due.
There's some more sleepers from Dad.
Your dad's coming out with
I think we got gold here.
Mike Beauvais.
Connor
Your
Burns.
father likes Mike Beauvais
Mike Bovey and Connor Burns.
and Connor
Two,
Burns.
Yeah, really
Let's-
good players as well.
You know what, Hawk?
Braden Taylor
Watch.
gold.
We're gonna look who
Yeah,
has
they're
them.
good now.
If they're gonna be sharp. See?
It's funny
Who has
because-
Connor Burns? Let's see.
The sharps are there.
Kaboom. Yeah, he's sharp.
He
And
is-
uh,
he is sharp.
Hey, look
Okay.
at that.
Mike
Another
Bovey.
Blake Mitchell.
who has Mike
Wow,
Beauvais?
Blake Mitchell's
Wow.
having a day.
Stained glass insert.
Mike Beauvais.
Down
Wow.
at the very bottom right.
Hey, Tim, 7 out. Wow, Tim, you're a sharp. Look at that.
Ty Floyd.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for making us more money. Those players are going up.
It's funny because the Reds have been
We're raising the
sitting on it.
price of those players. Congratulations.
Harrison, I went to Arizona State.
Did you really?
Yeah.
In Tempe.
In Tempe.
Yeah.
I was there during the glory days of the football team. I was there with Jake Plummer and Pat Tillman.
Jake Plummer.
Yeah.
He was at the Cardinal, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And Bronco. Finished his career at the
How about
Broncos.
this? I think didn't Jake Plummer get drafted with didn't he get drafted with Peyton Manning in '98?
He was 97. He was the year before.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might not have a good football team, but their stadium is beautiful. I covered a game there last year. Nicest facilities I've seen.
They're rebuilding the football program. We got a new coach this past
Yeah,
year.
Kenny
Dillingham?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he was at
Oregon. He's
yeah,
the
and
offensive
I was,
coordinator.
yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh.
Hey J&D.
Guys, this is case. I believe there's at least 6 more. This is case 13 or 14.
We got more gold in this one.
Your dad coached those guys, Emerson and Eldridge, or what?
Yeah, I'm with the Team USA team in high school.
George.
Nice. Yeah, Jack knows his stuff.
All right, White Sox. Jacob Gonzalez. That's a nice hit. Gold shimmer.
Noah, you know what's funny? I've had the pleasure of talking to Ryan. You know, when I say he's a true collector, so I just want to say what Noah just said. Respect to the PSA president. He seems like a real collector and loves the hobby. Can tell by how he breaks.
So I got the technique.
Yeah, the technique down.
I said this earlier. It's amazing to have true collectors. Yeah, Ryan is like you guys. He's a true card guy.
Another Maui HTA choice there. It's nice. At 150. I think we got orange. Insert maybe? I can't tell.
That
These are
might-
always hard.
2023.
These
Yeah.
are always hard. Max
Max
Clark.
Nice. Is that numbered?
Nope, not number, just the base.
Another Max Clark.
Very cool. It's a nice one. Can't believe that dude's got 300,000 followers on
I
Instagram.
know, it's crazy.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I looked that up last night. Travis Hyman.
That's
Yeah.
like a lot of big.
He's 18 or 19.
Yeah,
How the
he-
heck do you get?
Okay, so this is interesting.
Yeah.
This guy,
Uh huh.
he was buying into our breaks yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Looking for himself?
Yeah. He was in the chat just randomly. We thought it was a troll. He's buying into the. Have you played with him or no?
I have. Yeah. I
He's
did
been
play
he's been in the chat the last few days. He might be in the room right now watching. Travis, are you live? Are you out there? Yeah, he's a big buyer on the Bowman.
No way.
Yep, he loves it. I promise you, he's been in here the last few days.
I collect mostly vintage baseball for folks that are asking, and I started collecting like game used bats. So kind of fun, non-card related. I see so many cards in this job that sometimes I wanna look at other cool stuff. Another gold shimmer.
Yeah,
Hey,
there he is.
there he is.
There he is. He's back.
Too bad I didn't buy in here.
He had a good day today. If he.
All right. Nolan McLean.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll see who this like 20th gold shimmer is.
Oh yeah, who knows?
Could be.
Yeah.
Good call. You can
Yeah.
spot it just by the top of the cap.
Wow. Guys, I'm sitting next to two sharks right now. This is incredible. Erie wants to know your favorite game used bat.
I have a Ken Griffey Jr. bat from the 1999 season, and that was the only year that they put the MLB logo, like the logo man, on the barrel. And it's got his spiral tape. It's uncracked. It's got really good wear. I've been trying to photo match it. I have yet to find a photo that I can match it.
Is that where it's ingrained in the back? The logo man?
Yeah, it's right up on the barrel next to his
Yeah.
signature that's imprinted up there. Yeah, it's a black bat, Louisville Slugger with his spiral tape. Okay, we've got a couple greens here.
Smoking a Cole Miller.
There you go, Cole Miller. Eh?
First Cole Miller we've seen.
Yep. Hey, Noble Meyer.
Oh,
Not just base. You got
Yeah,
color.
Noble
You
Meyer.
exist.
You exist.
Garrett Forster.
Myers, guys, gotta be having a good day.
Refractor. I did see that the Noble Meyer Super got pulled on day one.
There
That
it
was
is.
one also.
Oh, Chad, that's you. Nice. No, Karen was green.
There we go, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, it is.
What?
Finally, our first.
What?
Langford.
Oh, we have one?
We got a Langford.
Oh,
HTA choice.
yeah.
Nice.
Been waiting on him.
Beautiful. I told you, he's a tough hit.
How quickly is he going to get to the majors this year?
Very
Jack
fast.
says Noble straight up filthy.
Wow.
Love the hit.
I know.
Grant Taylor, HTA. Roberto Rios.
Yeah, what they've been doing is the best cards are usually on top, but they never have done that before.
I'd love to get a tour of a Topps factory sometime. I've never seen a card production facility just to see how they put this all together.
It's yeah, it's unbelievable. Have we seen Marcus B? I don't think we have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got a
Mark,
couple- we got a
that's his
couple-
guy.
Oh,
That's his
oh, the
sleeper. We've hit
Nationals.
3 of those,
Oh, the
including a
national.
couple color.
Yeah, no, we have.
Jake Cunningham, Speckle. Hit a ton of this guy.
Yeah.
And we've hit a couple of him. Okay.
All right, there's got 6 more cases. That was case 14 or 13. I apologize. Or no, it was 14. This is case 15.
And how many Jacob cards have we hit? 4?
We've hit, we've hit 2 base, a gold,
And
and,
the
a
green.
blue.
Or the blue, yeah, that's right, the blue. Yeah, no, I can't. If I ever want a card graded, I don't walk it to the front of the line. We have kind of an anonymous way that employees are allowed to submit. And they go after employee orders. There is no fast lane. Yeah.
Ryan,
All right.
if this president stuff doesn't work out, you can always fall back on
Good.
coach.
I'll call you. I'll call you if I need you.
This is incredible how good you're doing. You're crushing.
Quinn McDaniel. I don't think you've seen him yet. Joe Vitrano, Refractor. Jack Mahoney, HTA choice.
Look how they're saying he's faster than Brown.
Brian, you're doing it.
Who has Marcus Brown?
Marcus Brown?
Uh-huh.
That's Jordan.
Cooper Ingle.
Jordan Taylor have
Set
one?
this up pretty, yeah.
Yeah, it's Jordan. It's your boy.
Dude, I think you said grab one of
Alien
Marcus
Soto.
Colorado. And give
It's
it
a nice
to
one,
him.
HTA choice.
Is it the same guy?
Andrew
Yeah, that's-
Pickney.
Jordan. All right, Jordan. Jordan wants one of the Marcus Colorados to give to
What
Jake.
colors were there? There's a green, I remember.
We should just pick whatever.
I think we had an aqua lava. There was a green.
Shout out Jordan for pretty much setting this up.
Yeah, Jordan's the reason you're here.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, Jordan's the guy.
Hey, that was awesome. Thank you.
What do I think of automated AI grading? Jacob and Jared and I talked about it earlier. We're
Yeah.
using some of the computer tech to help us
What's
grade,
that?
specifically with
Like
identifying cards
Is that?
on the imaging. I'll
I
put
think
that.
we have
I'm
gold.
gonna put that to the back.
Christian Knapp.
Chad, it's getting graded right now. That card's getting graded.
Dude, do we show the Xbox subscription yet? There it is.
Gold.
That's
Perfect.
Race and hit.
Jordan, you're the man.
Homer Bush
Ah,
Blue
thank you.
Wave.
Oh.
Nice. So yeah, not full AI grading. We have humans, but we like to let the computer tech assist. You know, with identifying the cards. They can measure centering, things like that. A lot of people commenting about your autograph, man. Good.
Really?
Yeah. See,
Oh,
you
let's
take
go.
pride in your autograph.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you do that on purpose?
I think I saw my dad do it really well, and I was like, oh, I gotta keep doing it well as well, and keep up with it. On spot.
Oh, we got orange wave
Wow.
on top. Let's move that to the back. Colin Houck.
You're right. We've seen
Cam
so much
Fisher.
of him.
Yeah, we've ton.
Wow.
Ton. This is some insane color for this one box. Look at that. Blue, green, orange. Hunter Haas.
Nice.
Nice. Number 1 of 25. That's an eBay 1 of 1 right there, isn't it? Isn't that how they do
1 in
those things?
25? Yep.
Yeah. Who got Jacob's first ever autograph? Cool story. What's the story there?
Yeah, I don't even know the story, so I mean, he's gonna have to.
he's gonna tell it in chat.
Yeah, he's gonna have to say it, 'cause yeah.
Tell it in the chat.
Signing as a young kid.
Oh, we got gold. This looks like no gold wave. Enrique Bradfield.
He said, "Come on." Hey,
You know it. What do you?
Is it? I think it's Ian Desmond.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
Major
wow.
leaguer.
Yeah, I think
Nice.
that's where he's going right now.
You guys trade autographs?
No, not.
Jake DeLeo.
Is Neil Walker? I don't know where he's trying to go
Yeah.
at right now. It's
There you
all
go.
over the place.
NW.
It might be Neil
Yeah.
Walker then.
All right. Joe Ventrano. Gold wave. Neil Walker,
Neil
auto
Walker.
jersey.
Yeah. Yeah. That. Yeah. I did sign him a jersey.
Where's my Joe? Nice hit, Mango. 5 more after this.
Oh yeah, that's funny. That last comment about taking your dad's auto and signing some stuff reminds me. At the National this year, Bubba Watson, the golfer, came up to pick up an order, and they have to sign a release, like pick up your order. I didn't turn that in the basket. I saved it. It's in my office.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah. I was like, sure, I'll take Bubba's signature because I gave the cards to him when he picked them up. Jacob Gonzalez purple. That's nice.
I got a green.
I'm sorry.
All right, good. You guys. Yeah.
Jack Mahoney. Green Lava and Brett Lauder. He's got the Matt Strom hair going on there. Oh, that was one break that I did. Matt Strom, the pitcher, for the Phillies, came to our Seattle office a couple years ago, and he and I broke like 5 boxes of like Ben Baller, Topps Chrome. That's pretty fun.
Kara May has a question, Mr. President.
Have I seen the raw slab companies that popped up with cool slabs with digital tags and all of that stuff? Yeah. Some of the additional info. I talked about this earlier. We're always working on our slab technology to make our holders better, more secure, more aesthetically pleasing, and then also on details about why your card got the grade it got. We're going to be rolling out a feature next year called Grader Notes, where you'll be able to go see on your submission why a card got the grade it got. Not to a super level of detail, but like if there was a primary defect or reason why it's it got a 7 versus a 10, that'll be called out so you can actually see it on your order history.
Do we have Huck, do you want to grab some cards? Do you want to do a little reveal after this case so that people can see a few cards?
We'll see if there's cards ready.
Hey, why don't you ask Yuri if there's some cards we can actually just show on stream?
Whoa, red on top.
Oh my God, that red's on top.
Let me save that one.
Save it.
I'm gonna save that one.
Red's on top.
All right.
Wow.
We'll go back to that one later. Let the suspense build.
Red on top. I know. I said earlier the top cards are usually the better ones. Karen, we were talking about that earlier. I do think one of the things that makes PSA so great is the fact that the way that they do it and they keep it kind of simple and it's like it works.
After this case, we didn't show these yet.
All right, we'll do a little reveal for some of you guys that we got some cards coming. We'll show it after this case. Ryan will reveal some of the cards that just got graded.
Blake Mitchell. Blake
Another
Mitchell's spot is killing it.
Yeah, it is.
Brandon Winokur.
Huck, we have red on top.
I see that.
Yeah, we're saving it.
Dave McGraw.
Yeah, no, exactly, Chad. I know.
I appreciate the positive reinforcement here about my breaking skills.
Wouldn't you say it's different breaking in front of a big crowd than on your own?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to like keep the entertainment aspect up. Like people are getting some good nuggets from us, and yeah, I don't know. It's fun. Gold in this one.
Wow, gold.
Let's see, gold shimmer on top. Let's save that one though. Ralphie Velasquez. Hunter Holland. All right, let's see what we got here. Braden Taylor.
Nice.
Nice. Gold shimmer. That's like the 57th gold shimmer I think we've hit.
At least. Problem is, Cousin Vinny, I can't afford them. That's the problem.
That's true. All right. Dylan Head, HTA choice. That's nice. Another Blake Mitchell. Oh my gosh.
He must have seen 6 or 7 in his office.
Yeah, that's crazy. Paul Skeens. It's I think second one of those that we've pulled. Will it become a regular thing? Yeah, we would love to do this one again. This won't be the last one we do, for sure.
Henny and Penny, the next break that you can get into PSA, there's a 10 caser that Hoge's going to open next. It's down to just the White Sox at $9.99. That will be next, and then some more Bowman Jumbo. Whatever Bowman Jumbo
All the
goes
single
today will get
cases
great.
that are left.
What's that?
All the single cases
Bringle.
that are left.
Just take your single cases of Bowman Jumbo if you want to, because we're going back to Vegas tomorrow. Tomorrow, Espuz will be live from Vegas.
Mark Roden.
Have you done the 10 caser yet? One of those? It's a good mix.
Yeah.
5 HTA. The 10 casers, 5 HTA, 3 Jumbo, and 2 Super Jumbo. You know, it's funny. A lot of guys, Brennan, asked me about, like, I won that poker tournament, and like, why are you not playing more? Like, it's true. Like, poker for me was so much fun, and it's like,
This is a weird one.
what do you have going
I
here?
don't know. This card looks interesting. Is it Under Armour? Do they have Under Armour? in
Oh,
this?
Yes.
Do they? Okay.
It's usually
That'll
that,
be-
And
that'll
that's
be a
probably what
bonus.
that is.
That'll be bonus.
but it's usually on the bottom.
2
Ooh.
inserts.
Adrian Santana.
That's interesting.
Under Armour and stained glass.
Hmm.
Glass.
Oh.
There should be 4 autos in this box.
Okay. Braden Taylor, stained glass, out of 75. Matt Shaw refractor. That's nice.
Oh wow, nice hit.
Cubbies.
Yeah, so there is 4.
Yep.
So anytime you hit this, it's a 4th auto.
Zach Thornton.
But yeah, to be honest, Brennan, like, there's a huge poker tournament that's big. I just don't really have, like, I just love doing this. You know, like, poker was so much fun for me in my day.
All right, here we go. We're gonna put that red on the back.
We have red. This is our 3rd red of the break.
Hunter Haas Aqua Lava. Charlie Soto, not related to Juan. All right, we got a red wave. Grant Taylor.
Grant Taylor.
Are all 3 of our reds
They're all pitchers.
pitchers?
Yeah.
Man.
It goes to Terminator Tommy.
Piece of-
Tommy's got red.
If you wanted to show some slabs.
All right, we're going to do a quick reveal here in real time.
These were all pulled on Tuesday.
These were Tuesday cards?
Yeah.
These were all
So
pulled
these are
on
day
Tuesday.
one hits.
Let's see what we got.
All right. Kemp Alderman, 9.
That's Spencer McCormick.
Noble Meyer Orange, a 9.
Spencer McCormick.
J.
That's Lake Erie 92.
Shearers. I'm gonna move these back so we can see the top of the flip.
That's a
Bryce
nice one.
Eldridge, that one's nice. 10.
Porter.
There you go, Porter.
Good Porter.
Blake Eldridge, very cool.
Nice Porter.
Homer Bush Speckle, Gem Mint
Volgus.
10.
Volgus.
Jacob's a buyer. You're a buyer on Bush.
Dylan Head, 9.
Volgus.
Another Dylan Head, 9.
It's Volgus too.
Elian Soto, an 8. We'll have to dig in why that one.
MTL cards.
Some of it's the centering I can already see off the bat. Kemp Alderman, PSA 9.
Manu.
Garrett Forrester, 8.
That's Big Deuce.
Brett Lauder, 10. Gem Mint.
Big Deuce.
Nice. Ken.
Colt Emerson, 9.
Noah's.
Dylan Campbell, Orange
Ooh,
Wave, 10.
Nice. Nice.
Elkes.
It's a nice one.
Nice, Elkes.
Kemp Alderman, 10. Green.
Hazemaker.
And Red Lava, Kemp Alderman, 9.
Manu.
Some nice
Good
cards in there.
color, man.
That's really cool. Those
very
cards
cool.
were pulled Tuesday.
Sweet. Thank you.
We have 4 cases left.
You're not used to being on the bench.
Just pacing around.
Alright. That's what's sticking here. Let's see if we can get this open.
The sweatshirts you guys have are really nice.
Yeah, they're
The
super
quality's-
super thick.
We need whatever sweatshirts they have.
That's
we
a
need
nice
that.
nice one right on
Is
top.
it rough?
I mean, just like the quality is really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Bryce, Eldridge,
Nice.
Green Lava. Very nice.
They don't want like $10.
Hey, surprise, surprise. Blake Mitchell.
Yeah.
That spot's killing it.
We've seen so much.
Joe
Blake.
Whitman. Yeah, Joe, we'll see if we can hook him up with the sweatshirt.
808 Aloha. What we're going to do is the last breaks today. We're going to be done breaking here, I believe, at midnight. We will be done, and then we will. The last break will be right before midnight for PSA related breaks, and then we'll be heading back to Vegas.
Matt Corbeth, Green Lava.
Tomorrow, Topps is releasing Topps Chrome Black. I will get that into the store later tonight. The focus, obviously, all weekend is still going to be Bowman. But for those that want black, we will do a little of that.
We got True Gold.
True Gold.
Gold.
Good luck. True Gold.
Cleveland. Cooper Engel.
Cooper Ingle. Who's got that? Tucker 21. Nice. And yes, I will add another Sapphire 10 caser. We'll probably do it for Sunday. I have no clue how many black we're getting. Matt, if you're out there, let me know. I have no clue.
Alright, this one just came out a little messy. Another Maui Huna.
Hopefully one case.
Yeah. Paul Skeens, class of 23
Wow.
insert.
Nice.
That's nice. It's very cool. Ethan O'Donnell base.
We've actually hit a decent mix of. We've hit pretty much everyone. We've hit a lot of Colt.
Yeah.
Noble.
Yeah.
A lot of Noblemeyer.
We hit Langford.
Oh, we did?
We've hit 2 or 3. How many? You've hit
One Langford.
3.
Max Clark.
You said 3 now?
There was an insert and 2 refractors.
We've hit Eskridge.
Zach Thornton.
And I think we're gonna have
refractor.
another gold.
Another gold right there.
Cole Miller.
Another.
Teammate.
Yep.
And I think this is a nice one. Wyatt Langford. Refractor.
Wow.
Nice.
That's
$4.99.
number 2. Beautiful.
So we had an HTA choice and now a refractor.
Yep.
Langford. I don't think he was drafted out of high school, was he? That's awesome.
His first year at Florida, he was the bullpen catcher at Florida. Yeah.
Says
and-
something about his work ethic.
Yep. He did really well as sophomore and obviously junior year.
Yeah.
Matt, I have no idea. I'm not there. Probably. If you want, you can remove a 0.
Unless someone's dying to take an extra car home and we can fly.
Hunter Holland. HTA.
Wax, I just announced it. Yeah, the last break tonight will go at midnight, give or take. That will be it. The focus today will be the jumbos and a little super. We oversold on HTA. More HTA will probably go if we have it for the weekend. Actually, that's Joe. That's actually a great idea.
Oh, and Ginter.
They should put you in Yellow Ginter. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, we got orange. More orange here. Landon Marudis. I think that's the first time we've seen him. Alberto Rios. All right, more Orange Wave. What do we have here?
It's a hitter.
Cubs,
Be him. Be the guy.
Michael Carrico.
It's the 5th round pick.
Yep. They've hit a lot of him.
All right, we got 3 more. You want to come back in? Want to do a couple more?
Yeah, I'll do
All right, let's do it.
Tag.
Yeah.
Did you pull one of yourself there? Or did you pull them
He's
all?
pulled all
Oh, you got a
4.
You're due.
Yeah.
You're due.
I need to go myself.
Right on the bottom of that sheet, who got the dual auto in the red? Just put them in so
It
we
was,
don't forget.
Floyd. Floyd, yeah.
Floyd?
Yeah, Floyd
Yep.
had it.
Just put them into the- yeah.
Get these started for you.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go, Jake. Get the super.
Yeah.
Get that super.
There you go.
Do most people call you Jake?
Jake or Jacob.
Okay.
Either one, yeah. Oh, nice little Enrique card. Enrique Grafton.
You fit a lot of him also.
Yeah, good about him. Boo. Zach Levinson. One more. And then Colton Ledbetter. You got a good amount of him as well. Seen him multiple times.
I mean, you could open this stuff all day, huh?
Yeah, this is awesome.
Look at this team color match that just came in.
No way. Wait, that's not from this, is it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
What is it?
No way.
It's yours.
Dude, not.
That's the one you
Oh,
pulled.
this is the one I pulled this.
Yeah. That's yours.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
What is it?
No, really.
Yeah.
So, okay. It just came in.
Just came in right now. I haven't
So-
even looked at the rest.
All right, so I couldn't help myself. Every year I open up a lot of this product myself.
Mhm.
One of the first case I hit your auto in a true green color match,
Really?
it gem mint 10.
No way.
Gem,
That's awesome.
Gem mint. Look at this. This just came back from PA. This is my card that I pulled. It's a gem mint 10 color match. And I think it's only the right thing for me to do is to give you this card.
Really?
Yes.
I really do.
Really?
I think it is. And it's, wow. This is
No
your card.
way.
Keep it.
Thank you so
Keep
much.
it, my friend.
Thank you.
That
Yeah,
is
both
so-
color
Appreciate
matches
it.
now.
Dude, that is so
Thank you.
cool.
Let's see. Hold it up.
Wow, this is
Let's.
That's great.
That is unbelievable. I pulled this
sweet.
card the day of release. I opened 5 cases
Hang
myself.
on. Let me get one of my smile again.
Ryan,
Jared,
How'd we do? How'd we do here?
no, so
smile.
it's a story. The first day of release, I
show 'em?
opened 5 cases of HTA myself. I pulled his auto in true green. It just
Oh, color
gem,
match. Look at that.
gem
That's
mint
awesome.
10.
So cool.
That's
So
that's
cool.
Awesome.
And the only thing I can do is just give him the card, right? How can I keep it?
Oh, you got to.
Yeah.
Thank
That-
you.
that
I
is-
appreciate
That's
it.
awesome.
Thank
And
you.
that is unbelievable. That is so
Oh.
cool. And thanks to, wow,
Oh, we got orange.
You got an orange here too.
we have orange.
Orange.
Oh, you learned
You know,
from
you know. Move that to the
Yeah,
back. Let
that's
this
learning
rest
is
a little bit.
I'm
Wow.
learning. Donatello, another. A nice little
I always talk about it. It's all about the stories here. That's so
This is Zach
cool.
Thornton? No, Paul Wilson.
All right, so we got orange wave.
Orange.
Here we go. Mike Bovey.
Ooh,
That was
nice.
one of my dad's.
Yeah.
That was one of my dad's
Wow.
picks.
There you go.
That's nice
That's the
right there.
guy. Milwaukee?
Yeah, Milwaukee.
Wow.
Yeah, great
Very
year this
cool.
year. That's great. Great card right there.
And you know what? This card's going to outsell a lot of the other colors because of the color match.
Really?
The color match,
Yeah.
yeah.
Collectors like that.
Yeah,
Just the
they
aesthetic
love-
of It's cool.
It's numbered to 99. This is so cool.
Well, he's
That's
never
awesome.
selling it. So.
Yeah, go to the man cave. Go to the man.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind, give this to your father.
Yeah.
Give this to your
Of course.
father. This is just so amazing.
Yeah, with that, he'll love it. He's great. He's a
Mr.
big
Wilson, I would
collector.
love for you to have that card. That's incredible.
Hopefully he's still here.
Oh, of course he's here.
Yeah, you know he's here.
He's watching.
Jacob Gonzalez. Oh, you got a good amount of his signed
Yeah,
cards today
yeah.
too.
Yep.
Good amount of cards.
Erie, that just came back
Yeah,
from
'cause-
PSA.
Yeah, literally
Oh, we
seconds
have-
ago.
There's more of them too.
Sir Clark and your.
Let me see.
Oh. I was excited.
It's a good PC piece for you.
Those are pretty nice.
Why, thank you, President.
Hey, I don't grade the cards.
I know, but that's wow. Well, at least I know when I open, I
Kept
take
all
care
of
of the
them.
cards.
Hey, feel the weight, by the way, on this folder too.
So we were talking about that. It's heavier.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
What's
But it's
Was
lighter.
that-
It's lighter than the other company.
No,
it's like,
but-
it's a better feel.
No, but no. He's talking about this is heavier
Yeah,
than that.
it's like in
New.
between the old.
Yeah,
and
this
the
is
new.
just newer. Yeah, newer
Wait,
technology.
what's happening?
Slabs are heavier. They're more.
Guys, do you mind if I do a little? Can I do a little reveal for 1 second?
Yeah,
I
go for
I
it.
want to like brag for 1 second here.
Hold on.
This is why.
Then you have to show your
Do this one, so since you said at least I know when I open, I take care of the cards.
What is it, like a 4?
All right, we have to. In all fairness, listen, we have to show the bad ones. Exactly.
Yeah.
So as I say, I take care of all the cards. The first card we have is a PSA 7. It's a PSA 7 on Mr. Korea himself, Sim. These are my personals. I hit a Max Clark in a PSA 10. The chat's going to be electric. I can't believe this. Folks, pulled by myself. Look at that.
Wow.
That's a Pop 1 PSA 10 gold shimmer of the number 1. I mean, he's the highest selling guy in the class. I'll say that. This is unbelievable. Now I'm going to try and figure out why I got a 7.
I was gonna look at it. I'm not a grader, but I see
Let's
enough
see.
cards.
Guys,
Why'd it get a 7?
by the way, yeah, Karen, wow, that's amazing. That is unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, I tell you guys every year, this is my favorite product that Topps makes. I open so much of my own cases.
I see something there on that. that
Can
back
you pull
corner.
another order of yourself, please?
I'm trying.
Please.
We're getting
Super
there.
small. There's a little
Andrew pick me?
little wrinkle going right through that top corner on the back.
And so
So
you,
should nap check.
It's
oh, you're right. There it is.
that's
Oh,
what
wow.
it is. Usually, if you see a grade that low, it means there's
Alex
something with
Clinton.
the
Yeah.
surface.
Yeah,
Back.
So
that's interesting.
yeah, easy to overlook. Somebody had asked earlier in the chat, what's a mistake people make? I think when you're submitting modern cards, like really look at the surface. Look
You know
at
what?
it under a good light.
Look, that corner's beat up as well.
Yeah, it's hard to see some of these things. And look at the back
No,
too.
that corner's beat up as well. Wow. I think I'm lucky to get a 7. This is, wow. And you're right, it's off center too.
Yeah, the center is off on that.
The centering's way off on this, yeah.
Give that one to Owasso. That's his guy.
I'll give that card to Maggio. Thanks,
There's
Maggio.
my dad's comments right there.
What'd he say?
He said, that was so generous. Thank you for that. It's amazing.
Jack, honestly, like, that, I couldn't be happier for you to have that card, seriously. That's amazing. There's only 99 of them that exist in the world, and the amount of them that are going to be
Oh, yeah,
PSA
purple?
10 is probably going to be less than 5.
What is this?
Oh,
Purple.
purple. Jackson Paulmeister.
He had a 1-1 too.
Joe Whitman.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, these are going to be
Huh?
overall the
The
other
rest is
What?
bad.
How are you real quick?
That is not bad.
Very
Nine
good.
is
Need to go over real quick.
New case.
Look at that one.
Called in off the bench. Let's go.
Javi Hawk stepping in for the first time in this break.
Honored to be a top loader.
We need a good card right here.
Yeah, we do.
We haven't
Let's
gotten
do it.
No.
great card in a
Let's
little
get
bit.
something.
You need
It's a good card
what
right
color
here.
do you still need? You need a orange of yourself.
Orange. Yeah,
That would be
yep,
something.
orange as well. Oh, there's a gold in there.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the content we need.
Back.
Pulling it all over himself. Thank you again, Jordan, for setting this up. This is amazing.
Ah, this is awesome.
Oh, there we go. That's a Max Clark image variation right there.
Ooh, that's big. Nice.
Very
Those are numbered
nice.
to 99.
For
99,
high-end
yeah.
case breaks.
Yeah, very
Sick.
cool.
Nice right there.
We are on case.
And the
There's
gold.
only 2 more left after this one.
Did we?
So this
Dodger.
is 18.
Somewhere else.
2 over Toronto. Dodger. Wow, 16 out of 50.
Those variations are super tough. We have not
That was a
seen
nice
any
box.
of those.
That was nice. That was a good one.
We have 2 cases left. Let's make it count. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me tell you, Rob. What's up, BD? So what would you say is the strongest aspect of your game? Contact guy, power guy,
Probably
fielder,
contact guy.
Contact. Put the
Contact,
bat on the ball. Put the ball in
Yeah.
play. Good things happen.
Yep, exactly.
What's the weakest part of your game?
Ooh,
Those
I
are,
don't
the
know.
those are the tough
That's
questions.
tough
to answer.
question, for sure.
Solid all-around player. 5 tools.
Thank you.
That's for his first base coach to tell him.
Yeah.
Or the hitting coach. What's your favorite fundamental drill to work on?
Anything defense. I love working on defense. That's something my dad was big on.
That's good. That's
teaching
what the
me, and
coaches
that's-
want to hear.
Yeah. Big on the defense.
Yeah, pitching. That's a good answer. That's your biggest weakness.
I would hope.
There's Pirate right here. Garrett Forrester. We got a couple of
Yeah.
him today.
Yep, we've seen him.
Seen him multiple times. We got a green. Joe Vertrano again. We just
Yeah.
pulled him. Another green one. Rhett Louder.
A lot of him too.
A lot. Yeah, we got all three of those guys. We got a lot of.
Anything big?
Yeah.
Clark,
Clark
image
image
variation.
Really?
Wow. We hit the Walcott on Instagram yesterday. It's only 18, I think.
Still chasing that super. I feel like you gotta get one out of these.
Yeah. Let's see. We got Kemp Alderman. Aqua.
Or is Brady an HTA?
Yeah.
Baton.
Autos would be. Yep.
The walkthroughs.
It's a back signature right there.
Just the 2 cards.
And Jackson Wiggins.
It's hard to get sealed now.
Another good card.
Really?
Should go slow. Go slow,
Because I just got verification that 2 of the cards are coming right back.
His cards?
Oh.
2 of his cards.
Oh, nice.
2 of Jacob's
Yeah.
cards are coming back right now. We're gonna do the reveal live here momentarily. This is so cool.
That's definitely never happened before, where you get grades back during the break they were hit.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's a good question. So what was the draft process like? Did you know you were going to go to the A's? Did you talk
It
to
was
any other
crazy. I
teams?
found out about 5 minutes before the
Really?
pick. Yeah, so it was like really fast turnaround. You show up, you don't really know
Yeah.
kind of where you're gonna end up, and
I
then
assume you talked to the teams beforehand and you went in thinking
Yeah.
like, it went well with this team or it didn't.
Did
with
you?
this team.
Yeah.
So you knew that they were one of the teams that it was a big
yeah, I
possibility.
think yeah, that's for sure. Little Paul Wilson purple,
Ooh, orange.
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 Let's go there.
I love how he's saving them
Uh-huh.
already.
You learned that from Ryan.
Alberto Rios. Alright.
Be big.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Garrison hit.
We've had.
Or Grayson
We're
hit.
hitting his whole rainbow
Oh no, the
this
Reds
week.
have been pitching.
Yeah, we hit a bunch of them.
What's your glove of choice? A couple people have asked that. You've been using
Glove
the
of
same one
choice.
forever.
I've been using a
sponsor?
Rawlings. I think I used a Rawlings my entire college career, and then but growing up it was Wilson, Mizuno. But
Gotta
I think
use
right now,
Wilson, I feel.
yeah,
That makes
right now I think
sense.
it's Rawlings.
Wilson for Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were opening this product yesterday at a card shop in Arizona.
Yeah.
Was that your first time?
That was my first time doing anything with cards.
2 days in a row. He is a hobby.
Yeah, we're heating up.
He's in deep at this point.
You remember Joe last year?
Yeah, Lampy.
Joe Lampy loves
Joe
it.
Lampy,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just so much better having
Joe
him
Lampy,
here.
we had Joe Lampy
We had him
do
on
the
Zoom.
We had
Oh,
him on
the
a
Zoom one.
Zoom call.
Nice.
He was on for hours just watching it.
That's
He
awesome.
fell in love with the cards.
Oh, well, Paul Skeens auto.
All right.
Nice. Another. That's probably 4 or 5 skeins.
Yep. And Brock Vradenberg.
The fish,
Purple.
the fish hit a ton.
I know. We've got a lot of
The,
Marlins.
the Marlins just hit. Yeah, Nathan, it's funny. I talked about it earlier. Like, this is one of the products where, even if you're not a true collector, it's so much fun opening, HTA. Like a jumbo or super, it can actually take it can take you a half hour to open up a box. But this stuff, I mean, you can open a box in literally 15, 20
Oh.
seconds.
We got another
Whoa.
duel.
Ooh.
We have a duel.
BBA's duel.
We have a duel. And a
And a
gold.
Oh man,
Oh.
it's a nice
We
box.
Come on,
gotta
Jake.
save everything here.
Get
You
it,
got them
Jake.
upside down.
We got all upside down.
Yeah, there you go.
And we're just gonna rip the gold.
Let's do it.
Nice.
Chase
Ooh,
Davis.
Chase
Nice.
Davis.
U of A.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just to be
Chase
transparent,
Denton.
just to be fully transparent, the dual auto, no matter what, will be randomed.
Oh, there's only 2
I think
duels?
I think might be the same one.
Really? Yeah, Cope
It
was
is.
just saying there's
Okay.
only 2. I thought
Wait,
every
but that
team
one's
would have
that one's gold, I think.
Yeah, it's numbered out of 99.
Same one.
Same
Okay.
one.
So,
So-
then, should we just give one to each player? Or
So I
just
was gonna
random
say
it?
I'd love to, but the problem is that the other one was a base. So
No, they're both numbered at 99.
oh, they are.
Yeah.
Then you know what? All right. So the other person will get that card. We want to make sure, even though,
Good way to do it.
and if you guys have an issue with that, just send an email.
I
But
think that's
I want to make sure you each get one of them. That's the only thing that's fair, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think right call.
One to each, confirmed.
yes. Spencer got the first one. Thank you, Spencer.
Oh, Spencer even said in the chat.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's give it to him. Spencer, you're the man. Thank you. Beyond fair. You can't have one winner there.
Oh, another Blake
Wow.
Mitchell.
We,
Russian.
That literally might be 10 Blake Mitchell autos.
And most of them are
it's a
color.
lot. It's a lot.
Man.
That's
Oh,
a
we
good
have
question
purple
from
and
Tommy.
green. There he
There's
is.
Sam.
Any big purchases after your signing bonus?
I got a car.
There you
I
go.
got a car. Yeah, that was like the one thing I wanted, and I didn't touch the rest of it.
I think that's Karam's boy, Walton.
Yeah, well.
Now you can start buying your cards.
Yeah, now you get the cards.
Invest in
Last
yourself.
box.
All right, we have the last case. It's been, without hitting a super, it's been a very good break. We've hit a multiple
Let's
reds.
see one more Jacob. Right now, Hama's right. He predicted 4.
I did pick 4. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Last case, 20 and 20.
Best for last. Let's go.
Do it.
Just to make the last case interesting, if we hit any super, in this case, I will give the whole break 1 free PSA submission.
Wow.
How about that? I will give everyone
That's a
on
lot.
Blez, if we hit any super, every
The
single
pressure's
person
on.
in this
Let's get
break
it.
will get a
Let's
submission
do it.
live.
How many players is it?
It's
Over
a-
120.
It's a lot of money.
can't
It's,
afford
we can't afford it, but we're gonna do it. Everyone in this break, if we can hit a super and create a great story here, everyone will get 1 free card grading on Blez. Let's do it, guys. Come on. I'd love to hit a super. It just
S-Plus just melted.
Blez is on tilt.
Oh.
Printing
Oh,
Does
that's
that
that
count?
close. Printing
It's
plate.
not,
It's
it's
a
close,
101.
but it's not a, yeah. Wow, that is the, wait, you have red? Oh no.
It's the
Yeah, it's a
reflection of the hoodie. I
Oh,
thought
that's
that
what
too.
it is.
Yeah.
Cole Miller. Oh, here.
I got it.
Via Wilson.
Yeah.
That'd be
one-
sick.
so
We have
this
a
is gonna
plate.
101. The only one in the world right here.
Who is it?
Flip it over. I can't.
It's definitely not you.
It's not me. With Jace.
Jace Barofin, Blue Jays.
Blue Jays.
That's not a bad one.
Wow, that's crazy. That's the first one of one, not a
101.
super, but
It's a start. Nice
Yeah.
hit, Starman.
That's nice right there.
Erie, I think you might be the only one that doesn't want to go super. You're going to be getting a lot of emails.
Well, if it's
I was
super
I'm in
Erie's
the,
player.
I'm in the break though, so I get a free grade.
It's worth it.
One less to do.
Oh,
Oh.
there's some color in
I
there.
think I see. I
Yeah.
think that's gold.
Every time you say "oh," Backer's heart's like, what?
Oh.
Exactly.
Kemp Alderman.
Yep.
There it is, Quinn McDaniel.
Wow, not
Yeah.
bad. Quinn McDaniel.
Yeah, a 50.
Gold shimmer. So how many cases are you guys gonna break during the 3 days here?
If you include the 30 Sapphire cases, over 300.
That's insane.
Over 300 cases. If you include personal,
Yeah.
all of it. I thought we were going to do 75 a day.
Yeah.
It's double from what I
Wow.
thought. I had to call Fanatics. I told you I had to get more overnighted
Yeah.
because we're out. We did over 300 cases, and it's probably like 330. It's going to end up being about 350 probably.
Joe Redfield. Other side. Teddy McGraw.
Yeah, they've all seen a lot of Bowman, and the best part is they want to keep seeing more. They just want more.
Jackson Williams.
Bowman's,
It's great.
you know how it is.
It's
You
fun.
it
It's a
never-
great product.
It's a great item.
Yeah.
One pack of those.
And you know what's, by the way, you know what's the funniest part of all the 300 plus cases? I think we've opened 7 cases as super, just to give you a perspective of how much of it's HTA and jumbo.
Yeah.
We've only probably what, Huck? We've done
We got to
7.
do a couple more supers. Take your super jumbos.
Oh, I don't think I have the energy to do the recap.
Oh my god.
No way.
That's
I'll
his
do the
fault.
recap.
He's the best recap in the business.
Hopefully we get these
You know, I
graded
told him
cards
that
back
the
by
other
the end of the
day.
recap.
I want to say this too. Like Huck and I were talking about this earlier, chat. We ran the analytics.
Look at that, Zach Thornton.
Did you, boy?
Most breakers, it takes them 45 minutes to an hour to open up a jumbo case if they're considered a good breaker. Huck, tell them the time. I can't even believe this.
This morning, me and Mrs. Hahn were knocking them out in 25 minutes.
That I will bet any amount of money that is a world like that's like the Guinness type of world record.
Yeah, just like
Huck-
Brown will challenge anyone in typing. I'll challenge anyone in Bowman.
Hawk is opening jumbo cases in 25 minutes.
Only with Mrs. Hama.
With Miss Hama, 100%, but still, that's incredible. That you're not going to find anyone on the internet that can open cases in probably under 35, 40 minutes. And Miss Hama deserves a ton of credit for that as well, 100%. It's true. It's crazy. It's insane.
Class of 2023, Cole Emerson.
Nice.
Hey.
Wow.
This has been a good break for Colt Emerson's
Yeah.
spot.
He's had at minimum 5 autos.
Is that a number? Or just straight up?
That one's not.
No. It's nice right there. Another Jonah Cox. Wow, we've got a lot of him. A lot of signatures in the corner. Zach Levinson.
Might be the first time we've seen him.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many of them. Last box.
Let's get you
Last
one,
box.
Jacob.
Good
Here we
luck,
go.
guys.
Come on,
It's a
Jake.
good one. There we go. We got a green, K Denton again. So many of those ones. Cole Foster, shortstop from the Giants.
The last hit of it all.
Last one, Kendall George, Dodgers. There it is.
Wow.
That is the
Completed.
break. What a break.
That was
Awesome.
That was good. That was fun.
People will be talking about this break for years.
That's
true.
That was a really
That's
good
good.
break.
I'll get in there and recap.
All right, Hawk will do a recap. I want
Okay.
to see if the cards are in.
Yeah, let me go check on
Um,
Okay.
where those are at.
Hawk, when you do it, can you try and put the Clark and Langford to the side?
Yeah, yeah.
Conditionals assistant.
Oh, there you go. Is that the?
That is the whole break right
That is
here.
the break.
That's,
Wow.
that's insane.